Good morning. Now, don't make me laugh, because I'm in a really bad mood. I'm in a really, I don't know why. I was fine till I got here. Oh, that was Saturday afternoon. Get on with it, go on with it, go with it. Anyway, I'm happy to be here. And, well, no, I am with this, not with the people. Oh, I can't wait. I'll tell you later. It's just driving me mad. All of them. Even Neil, the YTS boy, said, stop making a mountain out of a molehill, John. Anyway, would you like to see the same menu? Gorgeous show today. Here it is. So you see what we've got there? Gorgeous, gorgeous. 8 o'clock festive, finishing with Jess Entwistle. 9 o'clock fabulous fabric collections. That's me. Decked halls with Jess. Excuse me. 11 o'clock workroom essentials. Right. Let me just show you this. Right. Look at this. Isn't this lovely? Isn't that designed by Sammy Claridge, created by Jess Entwistle, realised, they say, by Jess Entwistle. That's coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, along with these gorgeous, just kind of gifty, like tags and little gift bags. Look, in fabric, aren't they lovely? Ooh, what's that there? What's that there? What's that there? It's at the back of the thing. Looks like a little rolly thing. It's like an optical illusion. Anyway, then I've got fabrics at 9 o'clock. Then at 10 o'clock, Jessie's back doing, now you're just making the stocking, aren't you? Just making the stocking, but patterns for these lovely stocking. Look, I already with the J on, ready for me to get my little gifts. And then, of course, the big Christmas sack for all your presents and everything like that. Now, we've also got a special deal going on today. Have a look at this, right? Oh, there's more than one. Oh, I didn't know that. I've only got one slide on my email. Right, here we go. This is the only one I've got. Right, what it is on the website today, what you can do, you see this, sewing quarter, embroidery scissors, quilting ruler, pinking shears, A1 cutting mat. What you need to do is when you go to the website, at the code at the end, where it says, have you got a code, you put in 50 SQ. So there's those 4 things there and these 4 things here. So if you want any of those, now, let's go to the website and show you the website, www.sewingquarter.com. You see the big green banner at the top? You just click on there. It even gives you the code there. I didn't need to tell you that, did I, really? There's all the items. Click on them, put the code in, and you will get your discount. Oh, well, there's more there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's 3 extra ones there. Right, now, whilst we're on the web, you can get in touch. Click on Watch Today's Show. Then you go, it hasn't worked, Chris, so you have to give it to me in a second. You can go to the website, see where it says Message the Studio. Click in that little box there. Keep it very, very short because it cuts you off after about 140. I'm all right, thank you very much indeed. I don't need cheering up, I just need, I can't tell you what I need, but anyway. So if you go scroll down the page, see products from today's show. In a minute, those will disappear. Oh, there's only 2 there. Didn't Natasha only have 2 items the whole day yesterday? They will disappear in a minute. And as I introduce you gorgeous products, fabrics, kits, they will appear there. So if you're watching the show later, you can think, what's John had today? And you can say, oh, well, I'll just click on there and have a look. Remember, it's only 1 p.m. so you can check out as many times as you like. Also, no, hang on. At the right-hand side there, that's hurrying me along. See to the right-hand side there where the beige fabric is. You see, when it's live, you can click on there, pop it in your basket, check out your basket as often as you like, and you'll only be charged 1 p.m. of £2.95 for the whole day. Now, if you want to send an email with any pictures, because we love getting your pictures. We know Lorraine did another craft fair this weekend. studio@sewingquarter.com. studio@sewingquarter.com. Now, 12 days of Christmas. 12 days of Christmas. For the next 12 days, at 9 o'clock, straight after the 9 o'clock break, we will be opening the festive box made by Wendy. And in it will be a special deal every day. You've seen the advert. The advert's been going out for a few days. Every day for the next 12 days, there will be a special deal inside this box. You know what? It's only the first one today, and I love it. No, you can't see it till 9 o'clock. You cannot see it till 9 o'clock. So at 9 o'clock, straight after the 9 o'clock break, it's, we've got a little sting for it and everything. We'll show you that at 9 o'clock. But that is definitely straight after the 9 o'clock break. Don't miss it. Do not miss it because it is so special. Thank you, Chris. Right, now, in the first hour, we've got a wreath. Oh, hang on, let me just put that up there because it's not stuck. Wreath, oh, and we've got lovely gift tags. So there you go. There's Jess just moving it around for you. Let's get going. So now we've got bundles. Bundles. So the bundle that Jess has already made it out of, here, this is the Scandi one. You get ½ metre of each fabric. So you get the reindeers, you get the star poinsettias in the red and the grey. You get the thread and you get the instructions by Sammy Clutch. And you get the filling as well. Now, I need to warn you that if you make a slightly bigger wreath, you will need more stuffing. You will need more stuffing if you make the bigger version. Right, I've got two other versions. The one that Jess is going to make is this one. Oh, excuse me, do apologise. So you get the icons, the novelty icons, and the emerald green. You get the thread, and you get the instructions, and you get the wadding. £29. Oh, they've been taken sideways again. Look, who took those pictures? All these little things, they're mounting up. And then the last one is the angels with red and white. £26.99, ½ metre of each of the fabrics, plus the thread, plus the instructions, plus the wadding, £26.99. Now, also, you know you saw the lovely gift, like the bottle bag, the little gift bag, and the tag. There they are, there, the ones in the front there. Okay, so these are here. Now you get loads of fabric in this one. ½ metre of each. Oh, I thought it was more than that. ½ metre of each. And you get the thread, and you get the full instructions there at £22.49. Then we've got Cave Squiggle. Now, is this the pink one, or is this the magenta one? I think you'll find it. And then you've got Spray Time underneath it in green. So ½ metre of each of those, plus the thread, plus the instructions. £22.49. And then the last one before we go over to Jess, we've got, there you go. We've got green linear, and we've got little red Santa heads, plus the thread, plus the instructions, all of that for £22.49. Hello.
Morning, darling.
Oh, lovely to see you.
Happy to see you too.
Now, don't mutter this week.
I won't. I'll be very clear and concise.
Thank you. Now, Sammy Claridge has done these instructions.
There it is up there.
Oh, that's the actual one? That's
the actual one.
Yeah. But then you've also got the huge one over there as well, and then the one that you've done here.
Yes.
Is it difficult to make?
No. It's fun to make. The only vaguely complicated bit is when you plait it and then you join the tubes together. You have to work out so it's in the right sort of order. But that's actually quite fun. And you use safety pins anyway.
Right, start.
Okay. So in the instructions, it tells you to cut out...
There's a real bottle inside that one.
Yeah. Oh, should we have it? What is it?
I can't show alcohol this time in the morning.
Is it nice?
Oh, no, it's just fruit. There's no alcohol in it.
Oh.
It's orange and cranberry Brux Fizz. That sounds lovely.
That sounds all right, doesn't it?
Oh, we've got any champagne glass in the kitchen. We'll open that. Wendy won't mind.
She won't mind at all.
Okay.
Anyway, so first of all, you make your...
Oh, I'm feeling so much better now.
Oh, good.
So that's good, isn't it?
First of all, you make your 3 tubes. You stuff them, and then you plait them, and then you do the other bit. So we'll start off with doing a tube.
Oh, I wonder why you're going so quickly then, because you've got 2 projects to do now, haven't you?
I have.
Go.
So first of all, you cut your 3 lengths, the width of the fabric, times, we get it completely right.
I can tell you.
5
inches.
13. Yeah, 13 centimetres. So you turn it this way, and then you stitch all the way down 1 long length.
All these instructions are in the instructions, aren't they?
All the instructions are in the instructions.
Yeah. all the things you have to do are on the printed pamphlet.
On the printed pamphlet, which comes with your kit. That's correct. My boys actually really like this one. They want me to add snake heads to it, which makes it slightly dark.
Oh, that's like that Medusa.
Yes, that'd be quite fun.
Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Really
Fancy
fun.
dress, right?
Yes.
I've had a fantastic idea for Christmas.
You do that while I
put
pin
snake
stitch.
heads on it, and then you can go as Medusa. Do I mean Medusa?
You do mean Medusa.
Yes.
That would be quite fun.
Well, she was in that. I loved that TV show.
Which one?
Me and Davinia loved it, and everyone else hated it. It was not Man from Atlantis. It's recent. It's
Man
the
from
one,
Atlantis?
No. What's the one with the city that's under the water? Is it called Atlantis? And it was on BBC. It's about 6 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon.
I don't know that one.
And there was it's just on recent, in the last year. It was brilliant. And yet the costumes weren't very good. But apart from that, it was very good.
I don't remember seeing that one because normally I love all things like that.
Yeah, you got 20 minutes.
That's all right. I'm going to do. Don't worry, I am prepped, as you know. But we'll just show you how you start.
Okay.
By doing the stockingy bits. This wreath, I actually quite like the idea of hanging this outside, but I don't know how it would weather if it rains a lot.
It would be no good on my front door because my front door is open to the elements.
Yeah, ours is too at the top of the hill.
Them at number 2, they've just had this really gorgeous,
yeah.
Really gorgeous porch built, like an old oak. Is it green oak? What's that one?
Yeah, green oak. That's the one everyone goes on about.
Features on Escape to the Country.
Oh, yeah, the posh oak.
Yeah, and they've had this huge porch made, so they'd be all right. They could have one of those. On
that'd be really nice. I also like the idea of having it on the inside because we tend to have a wreath on the outside and then we have something hanging on the inside. Yeah, but I see it whenever I go out.
I thought you meant you had the glass front door.
No, old house. We've got a falling apart door which could do with replacing. Oh. But it's very nice. Anyway, so all the way down here. Back stitch at the beginning and end because you need it when you turn it out, and then we turn it inside out. We're going to use your Derek the Dobber, or we're going to use my chopstick? Turn it the right way.
Do you want Derek the Dobber?
Yeah.
He's on this week. No, not this weekend. Next weekend.
Probably maybe all right. Let's have a look. Just put it through. Oh. I would say to make each of these tubes takes half an hour because I've timed it. Okay. Because everything is timed on school run. But I've already prepped, but I'll show you how you start making them. Okay, because you kind of think, how do you stuff it? But Sammy's done a really nice way, a really nice way of actually doing it. So we'll turn that way around.
While you're doing that, I'll just show you the instructions. Full instructions, look at me pointing with my pointy. When we did rehearsals, I can't believe that was a year ago.
Yeah,
a year ago. We all started doing rehearsals and practicing, building the set and everything. Obviously, we didn't build the set. And we had Derek the Dobber from day one. And I was doing this, right? And then I went in for my meeting afterwards. They went, the one we think we've got to tell you is don't point at the audience with your dobber. Because I was going like this the whole time. So what?
Is it actually a knitting needle?
It's from an antique shop around the corner.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, we just needed something. Because when we first started, we had a sewing machine. That was it.
See how
got messages coming in for Jess.
Oh, go on.
Oh, John, they don't appreciate you. No, Jess. Oh, no, Mary, they don't. No, Mary, they do not. But thank you very much indeed. Julie in Norfolk. Morning, John. You brighten my day. You make me laugh. Then you empty my bank account. Lots of festive love from Julie. I know the other thing is I'm going to get told off because I'm supposed to wear a Christmas shirt this morning. But I thought, because I'm not celebrating, what's the word? Remembering World AIDS Day today, I thought I'd go, as I'm going to a Christmas party, but not Christmas thingy. But I'll do that I'm not in tomorrow, but I'm in on Sunday. 15 minutes left, Jess.
15 minutes, fine.
Don't worry at home, the hour hasn't gone.
No, it's fine. This is just how you actually make it. And then I've already prepped them. But we've got to show you. I have. You can see I prepped them behind me. So you would then, almost there, turning your sausage right around.
Is that what you call it? It's a sausage, not a stuffed rouleau.
Well, it's very big for a rouleau, isn't it?
Could be big giant for Jack Beanstalk. Jack and the Beanstalk.
Jack and the Beanstalk, yes, panto. Have you done panto?
Costumes, so I've never been in a panto.
You would be amazing in panto.
No,
you would.
If I was in grumpy mood.
Viewers, wouldn't he? Message in. I bet he would.
Oh, no, I wouldn't.
You would. But who would you play?
Oh, I'd have to play one of the Ugly Sisters or something like that, wouldn't I? I couldn't play, I couldn't play buttons, could I?
Could you be a dame, though? Like, full on, full everything?
Well, that's an Ugly Sister. I wouldn't play it like this.
You see, I don't know. I don't do panto that much.
Good morning, John. And Jess, big hug from me. Lots of sewing to do for Christmas. Love Shelley. Oh, Shelley. Shelley's partner, Clint, has built her a she shed in the garden, and it's done like a log cabin.
Oh.
And it's like proper.
Oh, log cabin with the lights and everything. Oh, I love that.
Right.
Now, so turn it inside out. You then give this a quick press, but we'll go without because we're running out of time. So this would be a nice press, just to make sure the central seam is at the back. It doesn't matter, you don't have the creases in there. Once you stuff it, it goes. You then, to stuff it, take a pin.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Like a straight pin?
A straight pin. Turn it, fold it together so you can find the middle bit.
Oh, yeah, go on.
I know it falls apart. Just give it a crease there. Put your pin in the middle, like this, and then you stuff one side, and then you stuff the other.
Okay.
That's how you do it. So
and how do you gauge how much stuffing you need?
It says, something's actually written in there, you want it sort of firm, but not too firm, because you need to be able to bend it. So I just sort of did it so it didn't look too floppy, as it were. So you put your stuffing in, and you push it all the way down. So I will show you a bit, and then I'll show you the finished result. So you get an idea. It also tells you, as you're going along, because stuffing can sort of bunch up, is when you sort of stuffed it in, you roll it to smooth it out.
Oh, okay. Well, like
that.
Like a rolling pin.
Yeah, so you stuff it to, put a bit of stuffing to the middle.
Yes.
You see just there. So see how it's a bit fatter back there. And then you just keep going, and then you roll.
And why is that? Oh, that's so you don't have to stuff right the full length of the tube.
Yeah, exactly, because you first think how this is going to take forever to, and also, you know, it needs an end point.
Yes, of course.
So just keep going down.
So when you've stuffed all of that side, you put a pin in that end, stop it moving.
No, you do. You do a little bit of a tacking stitch just to hold it.
Okay.
So you'd actually sort of roll like that.
Yeah.
As you go along, and you go all the way down to here. Yeah. Make it all nice and sort of roll so it's all sort of equal, and then you sort of bunch that up and tack round it. And then you do the other side, and you end up with
three. How many did you make? Three.
So you end up.
This is like I used to, when I was little, I had a tin can that had
the snakes.
And it'd go like that, and they'd all come out.
Yeah.
Because you could make fake sausages like that, couldn't you? Like
because you could tie them like that.
Yes, yeah.
That'd be really cute, actually, make little random sausage wreath.
Okay.
Anyway, so you have these bits, and then you need to plait it. It's at this point, it tells you to, which is why they need to be the same length. So if you have fabric which is slightly longer, make sure it's the same sort of length.
Say it again.
If, for example, these
two, all three,
try and make the same length.
Yeah.
So anyway, so what we'll do is we have these. You says if you've got an ironing board or something like that, you can actually
or a big cutting table.
Or a big cutting table. You need something to actually sort of put them together. So what I actually did, and it tells you to put a thread through to hold them, all three, to hold them. So we'll just.
Okay.
So we'll
would a great big safety pin not do it?
It would actually. Let's just do safety pins.
Like a kilt
quick.
pin.
Or just do. I've got loads of safety pins here. We'll just pin them. For ease, because you take those stitches out, it's just to hold it while you plait. Got loads of pins there.
Please check out your baskets.
We'll use one of your big ones. Have you ever made a kilt?
Made a kilt? No, that I have, because I did Rob Roy. I did the film Rob Roy.
Oh,
but
did you?
They're difficult kilts.
Yeah, they look really, especially because they'll be exact, haven't they?
Yeah.
And at this point, you plait.
You have to have like 11 metres or 13 metres in a kilt. Oh, okay, you just do it like that. Would you know, would it not be easy if you just got a friend to hold the end?
Oh, that's true. Let me just
right, start again, because Paul missed it.
Paul missed it, okay.
Right, okay, so I'm going to pretend I've popped round for a cup of tea.
And we're plaiting our wreath.
So I'll hold this. We've had our tea and we've had our cake.
So now we're plaiting.
Now, it's very loose at the top. Do you not want the first plait to be quite high, or do you just...
Let's just make it a bit tighter
That's
then.
it, that's
there we go.
It's like making one of those... Mary Berry did a show recently where she had bread.
Oh, plaited breads.
Yes.
Nice.
Is it called cholla, something like that? Anyway.
I don't know. So then you have these bits. This is the bit where you've got to try and join them.
Do you join the same to same?
Yes. So you're trying to think how that plait would be. So I suppose this is a bit, it takes a little longer to try and work out how it should be. So let's just pin. Because the thing is, even if you get it wrong, to be perfectly honest, you put a great big bow over the top.
Of it, exactly.
So it will actually hold. So which one should we pin first? Should we go for the blue the dark blue? Because you pin it, so you hold it and make sure it looks right, and then you sew the tubes together.
Right.
So let's just pin that.
Oh,
not stab yourself, because you can. Oh, come on. Not going.
You haven't come through, there you go.
Hey.
Oh, dodgy safety pin.
Dodgy safety pin.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Looks lovely in this fabric, doesn't it?
It really is pretty.
Could you please send a big happy birthday to my sister Mandy from Horham? We both watch you all the time. Lots of love, Terry in Upfield.
Happy birthday!
So it's Mandy in Horham.
Happy birthday.
Oh, it's a bit unfair having it so close to Christmas, though.
Well, my son's got a birthday on the 15th of December.
On what?
15th of December.
Oh, well, that wasn't very good planning.
I know, he was late.
I know, my little Paul's nephew's birthday is actually Christmas Day. That's the worst, isn't it? Do you want another thing?
We get this sort of double present thing, don't you?
No, he's going to be 9 already. I remember him being a little baby.
Right, okay, so.
Okay.
So this is just to hold the shape. Make sure you're happy with it. Bearing in mind, you would sort of end up like that. So you
so you're going to do your manipulating now,
manipulating, because you cover it, even if you get it the plaits wrong, you cover it with a great big bow, so you're not going to see this bit. Okay,
so what do? Do you just hand stitch that to
that? You hand stitch them. So I'll show you very quickly because it takes a little while. In fact, well, shall I not actually? I'll show you on here.
That's actually just.
I'll show you on here because then we can get onto the other bit.
Yes, okay.
So what you then do is you've got these bits to, as you can see, they're tacked.
Yes.
You untack one of them and push the raw ends in.
Yes.
And then you untack the other one and you shove that inside.
Oh, okay,
so take a bit of stuffing
so you're not just stitching them together, you're actually putting one inside the other.
If you're doing it, nice and neat, as Sammy has done over here, and also we've done here. So you end up with it looking like that.
Oh, I see.
So can you see in there, here are my 3 sausages sewn up, 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. So literally, you've put one inside the other and turned the edge over and whipped it down.
Yeah, and whipped it down, and that holds it. You can pin it if you want to, but... So that's the instruction.
And then how do you make this?
And the bow bit. You then you make your tie bit and your 2 bits of bow. Okay. So your tie bit, put that to one side. So your tie bit is the great big long tie. Instructions tell you how long to actually cut it to. Here we go, strip 13 times 12, the full length again. Hang on, wait. Hanging loop, 10 times 60 in centimetres.
Yeah.
10 times 60, 2 strips. So right sides together, all the way down, across the bottom, and up the other side. Actually, no, not across the bottom, all the way down both sides, and then tuck one end in. The reason being is you then, when you hang it, you push that in.
Yes.
And you whip
so that's just this bit here.
That's this bit here, and this bit here is actually hidden underneath, within the actual in the bow.
Yeah.
So you don't see that bit. So that's that bit. As you can see, this goes over your sausages, which when they'll be sort of nice and neat, that'll be like that.
Now you can have it anyway. I see. I'd have gone with the plain green for my hanging.
Oh, I just love this fabric. It's nice for the bow. But that's the thing. I mean, the instructions you say you can pick whatever fabrics you actually like.
Oh yeah, of course. And there's enough because you get half a metre of each. So it's plenty. Yeah, and because you've only cut a strip 5 inches of that, and then you've only cut an ounce.
You have left over. Yeah, exactly. Then you make your...
Do you know what would be nice if you made a family of them, like a bigger one, a medium one, and a smaller one?
Like ducks on a row. You could actually have wreaths, and that would look really pretty.
Yeah.
Then you do your bow. Your bow is really clever. I like the way she's done this. So you do your bow bit, which is the pointy bit, and then you do your top bit. They're not together. They're 2 separate bits.
Right.
So to do that, you mark... it'll tell you exactly the length and width you actually need to cut it to. I think it's 30 by 13 again. You then mark, it tells you to mark in 3 centimetres, but we'll just do 1 inch, I think, on each side, or 2 inches on each side. So where's my ruler?
All of these instructions are, I know we're racing through it, we've got to get to the other section, but...
we're doing it really quickly. How am I doing for time?
You've got about 4 minutes left.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. So then that goes, just mark your middle point, just so you know where it is, in there. And then I'm just doing this 2 inches in, but this is actually 3 on the actual instructions. I'll just show you how you do it. So I'm just mark here, and then you find the middle point. Where are we? I can hear the fan going in the studio. I had noticed it before.
The aircon.
Aircon. Right, okay. So this is your middle point, because that's from there to there and on there.
Yeah.
That's a bit longer
That's different.
That's different, isn't it? I've done it wrong. Hang on. There. Imagine I've drawn from there to there. You then draw a line from your middle point to the points, as 'twere.
What are we making?
We're making the bow bit.
The swags, the ties?
The pointy bit, yeah.
Okay.
Because a lot of bows, you have one long piece and you can do a great big tie, but this is really sort of, it makes it flatter, which I really like.
Yeah.
It's also a really nice way of doing hair bows. if you're thinking of doing massive, what you know, the little
Because
girls
my trademark when I made wedding dresses was they always had a bow somewhere on the back.
Oh, that was
But
very
I never did a V like that. I always did one like that, and then the other one the other way round. Do you know what I mean? So the ones in the middle were long, and then they kept shorter at the sides.
Oh, cool! That must look amazing.
Or beaded. I always used to bead all my wedding dresses.
Oh, I had beading at the top of my bodice, but nowhere else because I love the idea of beading. But when you sit down, doesn't that hurt?
No.
You're sitting on beads.
No, depends what your wedding dress is like. This was in the 80s, wasn't it? No big tight
the huge, great big, yes. Right, okay, so you then pin right sides together if you have two fabrics of the right side.
Yeah.
And you sew, you leave a turning gap in the middle of one of the long sides.
Yeah.
You don't need a massive turning gap because it's quite thin material. And you sew all the way around and you turn it right side out.
You don't put any stabiliser in or anything like that?
No, you don't need to.
Okay.
You could, if you wanted to, stuff it afterwards, which would be quite fun.
I think I'd put a little bit of interfacing in the tails. That's what they're called, tails.
Oh, that would look really quite pretty as well, like a stiff.
Yes.
How long are we doing for time for this one? How much are we doing for time for this
4
one?
minutes.
4 minutes, right, okay. I'll quickly do this and then I'll show you what it looks like.
4 minutes max.
Max!
I'm being told.
Right, okay.
Only because she's got another project, the gift project too as well.
Gift bags. Okay, so.
Make sure you check out your baskets.
This is a pin cushion from yesterday's show.
I was going to say, I've not seen that pin cushion.
Yeah, it was from the sort of sewing set show did yesterday with Tash. So this is actually the one which was in Love Patchwork and Quilting.
Were you on yesterday as well then?
I was. I've done a double because it was the only dates I could do in December.
So you're not sewing on the lines then?
No, I'm sewing with a centimetre seam allowance.
Okay.
Approximately in a rush. This would be sharper in real life.
No rush.
You say that?
I know. I think upstairs they don't realise how long it actually takes to sew something.
Yes, that's true. And then you turn it right side out.
Have you left your turning? Oh, yeah, you have to
I have. No, don't worry. I've left a turning gap. As quick as possible. I love this fabric, though. My kids really like this one.
I know, it's gorgeous. All three of the bundles are lovely, aren't they?
They are. And that Scandi fabric is really pretty if you've got a trad house. Really nice. Right, okay.
You've got a what house?
Trad. Traditional.
You see, I think of Scandi as being contemporary.
Oh, I suppose it is.
I'd go more, for traditional house, I'd go more this one or the little snowmen.
Oh, they're
little
lovely.
snowmen heads. They're
oh,
angels,
the reindeer.
Antlers.
Angels? Are they angels?
The red one's angels.
Oh, are they? Oh, I thought they were reindeer. Oh, that's lovely. No. Okay, so you then cut across. You're just cutting off, obviously not into your stitching.
Yeah.
And then down. Clip into your corners, not into your stitching.
Just snip into, oh yeah, snip.
Yeah, so it's easier to turn. And then across like that, and across the other side.
No, nothing's happened. I've got, no, hang on. There's something wrong with this. Look at, somebody's been messing with this, right? Because we came in this morning, it's gone onto Facebook.
Ooh.
Right. Not my Facebook. Right, that's right, you keep going.
Okay, so you snipped all that bits off, cut off your threads, and you turn this right side out. So I'll do that while you do that.
So don't worry, yeah, Chris.
Turn this
right side. Sorry, it's got it, I've done it,
You've done it,
yeah. Thank goodness it's Friday, John. Please tell me you're on all weekend. No, I'm not. Today and Sunday and Monday. Today, Sunday, Monday, I'm on.
You're doing a Monday?
I always do Mondays.
Do you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Always.
So, you turn this right side up.
Yeah.
You push it. Make it all look gorgeous.
Yeah.
Press it, everything. Slip stitch that closed, and you end up with one of these.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful.
Okay. 1 minute.
1 minute. Then you make the little tie bit.
Yes.
Which is obviously this bit. And you assemble, and then you make your little doodary bit, which is that bit. When you actually make all in the instructions, all in there. And with this one is to turn it, sew down, fold it in half, sew down one side, press with this in the middle, and then tuck the two ends in. You then bunch this.
No.
In the middle.
Yes.
Let's find the middle. crease so you can see where it is. Bunch it in the middle.
Yeah.
However you actually prefer to do your bow. And then put this above it, sort of next to it.
You could just run a little gathering stitch.
You could. Then you wrap that round, tuck it in, and sew it. This is all sewn together. This is all sewn in.
Yeah.
With this, if you don't want to see this particular bit, you tuck that underneath.
Yeah.
You then sew your bow on top. Where is it? Taggy bits. Like that. Make it all nice, beautiful, however you want to do. And then you just give it, put a couple of little stitches just to sort of hold it there so the bow doesn't move around. And that is your hanging doodah-y wreath thing.
Perfect.
So that's that project.
Right, stop.
Okay, stop. Next project.
No, I'm going over there for a minute. Didn't get another, just so you know, Paul, didn't get another message. Wait there, you tidy the desk up and get ready to start the next one. So the one you just saw made was this one here. 1/2 metre of each. 1/2 metre of the dark blue, 1/2 metre of the pale blue, 1/2 metre of the emerald green. The thread, the wadding, and the instructions. Oops. Scandi, the one that was already made. This is the most popular one so far. Check out your baskets. 1/2 metre of each, plus the instructions, plus the wadding, plus the thread. And then the last one of these is the angel one. Not reindeers, atlas, like Jess thought. Plus the red, plus the white, plus the thread, plus the instructions, plus the wadding. £26.99. Now the next project that Jess is doing, on the pattern, on the instructions, there's a bottle cover, like a bottle bag. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a bit messy with my glasses and everything there. The tag and the little gift bag. Got 3 different bundles for this one. We've got the Father Christmas heads, 1/2 metre of each of these. We have to make sure this bundle, this isn't 1/2 metre on this one, just so you know. 1/2 metre on the red, thread and the instructions, £22.49. Then we've got the cave squiggle one, which would be brilliant for any time of year, not just necessarily Christmas. Well, you know, I'd see if I took a bottle bag to a party or as a gift, I'd want to take the bottle bag back. 1/2 metre each, the fabrics, the thread, the instructions, £22.49. And then last but not least, we've got the Father Christmas heads on red. With the Santa heads, the green linear, the instructions and the thread, £22.49. Now, before I go back to Jess very quickly, remember we've got the special offer today. While stocks last and it's going mad already, crazy already, what you need to do is go to the website and there's an actual banner on the website you can click on. It's easier, right? And all these items, there's actually more than are on these posters. There's 10 in total. 10 in total, 2 4s and 2 it was, wasn't it? Oh, it's 11 now. There were only 10 when we looked earlier, weren't there? Anyway, all you do is put the code 50SQ in, 50SQ in, and you can go straight to the website to do that. And don't forget as well, at 9 o'clock, we've got the very first of the Festive So Special auctions. Right, we are making, not all 3 of these, are we, but the instructions.
The gift bag. The instructions.
Oh, there's the box for 9 o'clock. Right, the instructions.
The instructions.
It's called Wrapped Up.
Yeah, so this is in the issue of Simply Sewing, which has come out, I think, on Thursday. And this is from a previous issue as well. So this is, Rebecca Reed did this one, and I did these. OK, you're mumbling. I'm mumbling, sorry. Yes. So with this particular one, we actually call it Festive Tableware, but it is gifts. Yeah, so you could do it all. If you use the cave one, that could be any time of year, couldn't it, really? And I really like the gift tag. I think that's really nice. Well, you've got the gift tag, we've got the gift bag, and we've got the bottle bag as well. The bottle bag, yes. So we're making the actual gift bag. So the actual gift bag... Yeah, let's have a look. I don't know what's in it, actually. Could be just a bit empty or... Oh, what's in there? Is it a present? It's fabric. Oh, it's the stuff I made yesterday. Oh, is it? Yes. But look at this. It's cute, isn't it? Well, I do an awful lot of party bags. Obviously paper, because you know, I love my children, but there's a limit. But really nice for Christmas table. We put weddings.
Say, yes, anything really. I mean, this is obviously Christmas themed, but you could do this for any time of the year. So fantastic pattern to keep, because you're always going to parties. Well, you are, where you take a bottle. You're always giving gifts, and you're always that. I think that is lovely.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun designing that. Because because it's lined as well, it's a really nice. Even if you can make a few of these, you've got them stacked away, and you have people coming round, and you think, oh, I haven't got anything. Little bag with a little sweetie or a little candle in. It's a really nice gift.
a little. I don't want to say molten brown, but you know, like a little shampoo or a little bar.
Really, yeah, it's really nice as opposed to.
Lisa says, "Morning, Grumpy John and busy Jess. I do love spending my mornings with you all. If only it didn't have if it don't have such a bad effect on my purse." Lots of love, Lisa. Sorry.
Well, you know what? I ordered some sewing courses too, so I know what you mean.
18 minutes, right.
Okay,
there's nothing from Margaret, no.
Okay, so templates are in the back. So it asks you to cut out your fabric using your template.
Yes.
So you have one lining and one main. And then I tell you, to actually mark your sewing points and your ironing points.
Right.
So it makes it easier to make up. So on the reverse, you mark your, and I've done it here, I don't know if you can see I don't know if you can see on camera.
They're going to come
Dotted line here for sewing.
Hang on a sec, they're just going to come in on that.
Okay, so dotted line, this is just on the ends for sewing, 1 centimetre in all the way around.
Yeah.
And then I've just continued that up to here, which is going to be your crease line, which sews from that point.
Sews or crease?
Presses.
Yeah.
From this point, I don't know if you can see.
Yeah.
This line here is that line there. Is that line. Because these join together and then you do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so. Go on.
Are all these lines in the instructions?
They're in the instructions. It tells you how to actually do it in the instructions.
Okay.
You also mark your loop on one side and your button on the other.
Right.
I always do it on the reverse and the front as well. But we'll do it. So I've done it on the lining as well. Yeah. So then, first of all, you fold it right sides together, making sure that your points obviously line up, and you sew down from there to there only, both sides. So I'll do that very quickly.
Okay, just the sides.
Just the sides, and then you box it, and then you press it. So
shall I turn the iron on then?
Yes, please, my dear.
Margaret says she's got the. Margaret says she's got the instructions. She loves the demonstrations. Thank you, Margaret.
Oh, thank you.
Magazine. She got the magazine with the wreath in it, so she's very happy.
Yes, mine came in the post the other day because I get them as well. And they've got some lovely things. I love Sammy's sausage wreath behind me. I actually really enjoyed making that. But there are some other bits in there I'm quite interested in having a go when I've got time. Right, now I've got green thread here, so you can see.
No, it's just because it's got green thread left over.
I know, but it also comes with green thread. Slightly different shade, but you can see it better here.
It does indeed come with green thread.
It does. It comes with a sort of green which matches, because it's slightly different.
No, I couldn't remember. I didn't remember seeing a green one. There's the bundle that we're using. There's the green thread.
There we go. So, pin and sew. Go down there. Okay, you then snip off your... Oops. Not into your fabric, because that'd be irritating.
Yeah.
You then press the seams open.
Iron's on ready.
With your lining, you would leave a turning gap in one of the sides.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but obviously with the main you don't. Press the seams open, it makes the bag lie flatter, and also it makes it easier to actually close your turning gap.
A sleeve board would be helpful at this point, wouldn't it?
A sleeve board would be really helpful. I know. All these bits of kit which I really want, including a little sleeve. I was thinking that on my ironing board.
We won't do a close-up because you'll be doing it badly.
I will. I'll be doing it. It'll be really shockingly shabby.
Yes.
Not shabby chic at all.
Don't forget 9 o'clock.
I'm interested to see what's in that box.
Oh, it's gorgeous today. I've seen it.
Oh, I'm going to go find. I'm going to hang around and watch.
You won't in the box. You have to watch in the office.
Oh, I'll stand and just watch you. Make you nervous. Right. Okay. So you press the seams. You then box your bag. So, as you can see, because you've got your line marked, you know exactly where you're going to do it.
Exactly where you're going to go to.
Exactly. So take your pins again and just pin it. If it's out by a millimetre, so it doesn't really matter, to be honest, because it's a fabric bag. It moves. It's fine. So.
Isn't that Ricky Martin's song?
Is it?
Got 14 minutes, got plenty of time.
What happened to Ricky Martin?
He's still around.
Is he?
He's married.
Is he?
Is he?
Oh, he's got children, hasn't he? Has he got twin boys?
Well, that's what little Paul just said.
I think he has. I think him and his partner have got adopted little boys. Right, okay.
Oh,
so,
I didn't know that.
I think so.
Little Paul,
and you just sew from there to there. Okay. So, I'll grab it all. Sorry, leave the pins.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, you don't want me to have that pin cushion going in your bag to go home, is it then?
No, I've got my lovely mum's one. I've got a lovely one, and then I've got one for my mother-in-law, which came from Shetland. It's full of Shetland sand, so it's really nice on pins and needles. Okay, so just sew on the dotted line. Marking the lines on here makes it so much easier, so that's why I've put them in the instructions. Mark your lines. Yeah. And it says do it centimetre, it's so much easier. You can, of course, if you wanted to, scale the bag up.
Yes, no, exactly.
I wouldn't necessarily scale it down. It might be a bit tricky.
Well, no, the only reason you scale it, well, I suppose, no, I was going to say if you bought an engagement ring for somebody, but then it means the boy would have to make the bag. Well,
why not?
Gender neutral, yeah, no.
Yeah, you can make a bag.
I'm not planning on getting engaged.
Yeah, but you make a bag and put other things in it.
Oh, little Paul, now, I won't say who they're for, but little Paul's bought jewellery for somebody at Christmas.
Ooh.
And he says he's going to make one of these, but in a little version to put the jewellery.
Nice.
But it's not an engagement ring. It's not an engagement ring.
Oh, he's broken the mystery there. Okay.
I'll tell you later. It's nothing special.
Oh. Right, okay, so now you have your box bag. It's at this point you press your seams. Now.
Right, oh, okay, this is important.
This is important because the lining is pressed in the other way to the main.
Yeah.
So what I actually do is I tend to mark on the front and back, but what I'm going to do here for sort of ease is I haven't. You've got your line there, so you know where I think it's 4 centimetres out from the centre seam. So what I do is I've marked on the front where that line is, so it matches the back. You see? So you've got front and back.
Yeah. Front and back of the fabric. Yeah.
So for your front main, you turn it right sides out, use your little stick.
Got the dobber.
Yeah, my stick's vanished. Just to sort of point out the ends.
Morning, John and Jess. Lovely Christmas demo. Jess, you make it look so easy.
Thank you.
I've just opened my first window on my sewing quarter advent calendar.
There's a sewing quarter advent calendar.
No, only all the ones with hundreds we've made.
Oh, those. Silly me. Yes, I've got a few of those I haven't made up yet for my boys. Their chocolate advent calendars are at home.
They did a sewing quarter one where each window had a tool in it. So it could be that one, Laurie. I'm not quite sure which one it is.
Oh, some of them got some beautiful, wonderful advent calendars out there as well.
Well, it's really funny because little Paul always goes on about the gin one.
Oh, yes, our friend goes on about that one.
And my brother, last year, you couldn't get the gin one for love nor money, so my brother ran out and bought 3, or more than 3, but he had 3 left in the house. He kept saying, oh, I've got nobody to give these 3 to. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll take one for little Paul, right?
Yeah.
£60. I went, I love little Paul, but I don't love him that much.
There's a limit. Now, so you turn this right side out, and this point you press.
No, he wasn't selling it, but I said I'd buy one off him because he'd given all his out because he'd bought them all. So there were 3 left in. No, you're not worth £60, Paul. Right, go on.
Well, Paul, maybe everyone should club together. Right.
They've gone now.
They've run off. Now, you press all your seams. So, first of all, I start by pressing the seam which has already been sewn. So I'll just press that. And every single time you do your bag, you press it. So the seams do actually hold. We have in the office the ones which were in the mag, and I made those a few months ago, and they're still perfect. They still work perfectly fine. You could, if you wanted to, put spray starch on them, but you don't need to.
Stay press.
Stay press. So press that one. Then you press across from corner to corner. Because you've already got your corner points there marked, you don't need to have them marked. Yeah. So you press there to create your box at the bottom of the bag. And then you press up to the top. So making sure you don't burn your fingers because you're going to get close to the iron. As long as it's hot, don't worry using steam. Okay. So then you have your, as you can see, where are we? Yeah, it's now.
So you hold it there, they'll find you.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay. And then you press up from the top, or from the bottom rather, bottom point, up to that marked line there, and you pull it nice and tight, so it's nice and straight. Go that way round.
Just so you know, half the Scandi wreaths from the first half of the show. Half the Scandi wreaths have gone.
I do like that fabric. I've used that for something before. Oh, the doves, the grey doves, which are somewhere in this building. I used a similar print. I think I used the same one. It's really pretty.
Where are they?
I don't know. They're around here somewhere.
Did you find them this
No,
morning?
we did find them. So Chris has put them somewhere. I don't know where he's put them though.
Because the ones behind you, the white ones.
Oh, I love those. Those are my favourites because I made those first. Right, okay. So as you can see, I'm pressing the side point. So here's one pressed. So you can see there. So that's pressed. And then we're just going to press the other side. Because this reminds me of those sort of, you know, sweetie bags. So you could, after Christmas, say, do this in stripes and make candy sweet bags. How cool would that be?
We have them in paper in our pop-in shop.
Well, I know, but if you're doing
sweets in the little white paper bags.
Oh, I love paper bags. That's my. I mean, whenever we do kiddie parties, the kids always still want to have little sweet bags with pink and white stripe because it's got to be pink and white. Oh, my son said it's got to be pink and white. So they have that bit.
Okay.
And then you see it's all now a box like that. And then what I do is I then fold the sides in to make sure that they actually match, like that. So I've just folded them in. Yeah, there you are. And then you can see that your point, where are we? Push that there. You can see that your points line up. Yeah. See? So you know your loop and button are going to line up. And then give that a quick press there. Is that on?
Yeah.
It's just a little bit leaky.
Yeah, somebody's filled it completely with water now. I don't understand. Did you steam yesterday?
I think so. Can't remember.
Look, it's completely
So
overstripping.
Press the side bits, and then you just push that down, like a paper bag. It's just like a paper bag. So just push that down and give it a quick press. So, and because whenever you make this, you actually keep pressing it and it holds. So that is your front bit. So you see you've got a, as it were, cloth paper bag.
Right.
You then make your lining
exactly the same.
Exactly the same, but
the other way around.
The other way around. The reason you do it the way around is then it pops inside. As you can see, that's the other way around. And because I've got my seam, there we go, that's open.
Okay.
And then you pop this inside, like this.
So you're putting wrong sides together?
Yeah. Actually, no, I'm doing it right. Do it that way.
No, I thought you were going to teach me something new then. Like teaching an old dog new tricks.
There you go. Pop it in.
Right sides together.
Right sides together. So line up your side seams.
All the instructions. Oh.
All the instructions are
here,
somewhere.
Me.
There they are.
I just moved out of the way so we could see you doing your ironing. Got 5 minutes, so we're
fine. Oh, that's fine.
Here's the instructions. You can get a picture of Jess in it.
Really? Oh, I don't like that picture. It doesn't look like me. I look old. I don't feel old. Am I old?
No, you're not old.
Just don't feel old, that's for sure. I'm grown up there.
And you're called Jessica on that one as
I know. Well, that is my name, to be fair. Right. So you push all your sides in.
Yeah.
Make sure that your points, your marked sort of loop.
Yeah, all match.
Match. This is the
weirdest
pin in the world.
You don't sew a button on or anything, or loop in or anything?
Oh, yes, the loop. Sorry, I should do that bit first, shouldn't I? Because we're rushing. So, the loop. Sorry, I should have done that bit first.
No, it's fine.
Okay. We've got plenty of time.
There's no rush.
Actually. Okay, so your loop, you actually have your loop. Where's my little loop? With a loop, it cuts a piece of fabric, a piece of elastic cord, 6 centimetres long. Yeah. So you then fold it in half because you need to sew it into your bag and the elastic shifts. So what you do is you sew it into a little loop. So you just fold it in half, get some thread, catch a bit of thread in there and just wrap it round and round and round and round and round, yeah. So it's nice and tight, and then just sew it through. So you actually end up with a loop like this. And then you sew this, I'll do it on this one actually. You sew this on the right side of your bag like that. Make sure we've got the right side. You can see that's the button side. It's got the button marked. Yeah. So I'll just do it on this one. So I'll just sew that in very quickly, and then we'll go back to the bag.
On the are you sewing it to the main? So you sew it to the main fabric. Yeah. Facing down. Obviously, this hasn't been bagged out. So it's facing down like that. Yeah. And she's just catching it in. Just catching it in. Because when you then stitch the lining in, you catch the hoop in between.
Also, because this...
It's elastic.
It's elastic, yeah, it's elastic hoop. You could use a bit of ribbon, or you don't even have to have a button or something.
Yeah.
You could Velcro, whatever you actually want. You can have two bits of ribbon.
Fastening, you can...
Yeah, so because the bag fits nicely, where you take your arm...
Gubbins.
Dobbins?
Gubbins box.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
You see, I never know these names. So, and then you just place it on there, and you just stitch it in place. So you can do it by hand, or you do it by machine, however you actually prefer. It may shift a little bit, don't worry, it's elastic, it'll move back. There we go, just to hold it. Take it out. And that just holds it in place.
Okay.
You sew your button on at the end.
Yes.
So I'll just take that out. Where are we? Chuck that over there. It's a really quite a quick make, to be honest. Once you've actually sort of done one, it's actually really quick.
We're not going to make them, but the bottle bag and the tag, are they both quite simple as well?
Yes. Oh, yes, the bottle bag's really simple as well. That one's just an easy boxing it. That's two bits of fabric that you then box. It also depends on the side. I did one with a generic side, so you can roll that down if you want to see your lining, because I like the idea of rolling it down, because it looked really pretty. Yeah. So you can adjust it, depends on the size of your bottle. And then the little tag's just there as well. I'm just showing these because we're going to run out of time when I'm done. Okay. Well, the little Paul's saying it's nice to have everything matching. I wouldn't buy all those for one person, though. You see, I'd buy a bottle for one person, the gift for somebody else. You know what I mean? Mm. But then I'd ask for them all back. Well, then it's not a gift. If you ask for it all back. The thing inside is the gift. I want the bag back. That's really shabby, though. That's like I think that's shabby. On Christmas morning, we spent all day folding up the Christmas paper and then ironing it. After Christmas, you know. No, yeah. I remember, mind you, many years ago, before children, and I was sort of single and carefree. I would actually spend a lot of money on wrapping paper, and then I'd ask for it back. Yes, but no, so nice. Did she tippex out the names in the card? No, but she used to make the tags for the following year with her pinking shears. Oh, my parents used to do that. If you have a pretty card, they'd actually keep the card. Yes, yeah. So I'm just going to pin, then you're just going to sew all the way around. How long have I got? Got 1 minute now. Oh, that's fine. Okay, I'll just pin it, and then I'll sew it all the way around, and then we'll turn it right side out, and you give it a final press, and you stitch on your bun. So let's just do that. I'm pleased I managed to get most of these done. It's working well. Right, okay. Self-praise and all that. Oh, yes, I'm so amazing. Fabulous me. When you're sitting at home, do you just chatter away to yourself while you're sewing? Keep sewing. I vary between having very loud music like Depeche Mode, or I have classic FM. Just can't get enough. Oh, that's my favourite Depeche Mode. I've got to start wrapping up, Jess, so you've got to be quick. Okay. Go all the way around. We're just sewing over pins, naughty. Get to your loop. Push it together. Go back a couple of times just to hold it, because you're going to be elasticated. Right. Snip. Yes, we are. Oops. Throw everything on the floor. That's normal. That's all right. Yeah. Take pins out. Don't stab yourself. Right. Find your turning gap, which is actually in the lining. The lining. Quick, quick, quick. Quick, quick, quick. Turn it right sides out. That rushy bit. What, the rush of adrenaline, or rushing? Rushing, getting it all done. Don't worry. Oh. Direct dobber. Yeah. Use your dobber to push out your points. Don't worry that all your ironing creases have all gone a bit. No, but they haven't, because they're still there. Because they're still there. Back in, yeah. So you just push out your points, and then you pop the lining in. Did you top stitch? Oh yes, you did. Yes, I top stitched. So you push your lining in, make sure all the points line up again, give it another press. Yeah. This time, because we'll give it another press. All this is nice and smooth. Give this another press. Then you would slip stitch your lining closed. Yeah. Top stitch all the way around, and then sew your button on through there. The point. There you go. Okay, right, I'm going. She's back in an hour doing doves and a stocking. Stocking. Thank you, Jess. You see, 2 projects in an hour, brilliant, isn't it? Amazing. Right. So for the first half, remember we did the wreath. Got 3 bundles for the wreath. This one's the Scandi.
1/2 metre of each fabric, the instructions, the thread and the wadding. Next one is the one you saw Jess making, which is the icons one. So it's the dark blue, the aqua blue, and the emerald green. You get the thread and you get the instructions and the wadding. $29.99. Oh, no, still on that one. And then this one, angels. Something angels instead. Isn't that what Robbie Williams said? No, what did I say? 1/2 metre each, the fabrics, the thread, the instructions. How long? Oh, I've got ages. Don't know why they're rushing me. Oh, again? Okay. All right. Now, this is for the gift. Now, there's 1/2 metre of each of the fabrics here. 1/2 metre the Santa, 1/2 metre the spot on, and the thread and the instructions. Oh, we're not doing sills. Okay, right, fine. Then this one, which could be all year round. It's the green squiggle from Cave. See in an hour, Jess. £22.49, instructions and thread. And then the last one is the red Santa head. Been the most popular on this one. It's always the one that Jess is, the demonstrators demonstrating with. 1/2 metre of each of the fabrics, thread, instructions. £22.49. Right, very quickly, if you've had an email from us this morning, if you're a regular customer, you might not, you might have just joined us. We've got a special deal on at the moment. If you go to the website, you get, it's only on Sewing Quarter home produce. Is that what they're called? There's a code of 50SQ. There's 11 items on there. We're only showing 8 of them on the slides for some reason. Just go to the website and you can buy those and you get your discount. Must be 50% off, is it? 50% off. 50SQ. Don't go anywhere, because straight after the break, we've got that special, brand new 12 Days of Christmas, festive, social, something special. See you then.
Follow us on Pinterest. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to discover sewing work we create and love.
In our 12 kits of Christmas, we've got festive treats from the 1st of December. We're giving you a discount delight at 9 a.m. Make sure you remember. From the 1st of December to the 12th day, Santa will be arriving every morning for us on his sleigh. He's ticked off his nice list and we're right at the top. We're getting an extra goodie every day. You won't want them to stop. So, from the 1st of the month, settle down to watch us with a cup of Christmas cheer. Our daily special treat will be the start of a fabric-filled Sewing Quarter year.
So here I am in the archives of the Quilters Guild of the British Isles, and look at this. We have got such a scoop for you, the Sewing Quarter viewers. You will not believe what we're getting. You see all the gorgeous fabrics that this quilt is made out of? Well, we are going to bring you the fabrics to recreate this gorgeous period quilt. This quilt is so precious, I'm not even allowed to touch it, but I can touch the fabrics that we're bringing to you. And you know what? I've got a bit of a favourite already. So sometime in the near future, you will be able to buy these gorgeous reproduction fabrics. They are stunning. Now, I can't tell you the date yet, but keep your eyes peeled for the adverts, because very soon here on Sewing Quarter, we are going to have these exquisite fabrics.
For 2 days only, you can save 50% on our range of Sewing Quarter essential tools, including quilting rulers, cutting mats, professional scissors, and rotary cutters. Use code 50SQ on Friday the 1st of December and Saturday the 2nd of December, and you'll get 50% off. This means our rotary cutter with 5 blades is just £8.50, and our A3 self-healing cutting mat is only £10. So get them while you can. Visit sewingquarter.com and browse the range. But this exclusive offer ends at $11.59 on Saturday.
Now, I don't know if Natasha said in that, it's also while stocks last. And we've seen how many of you are coming in this morning. So if you are going to come in for that special deal, please do it. I don't want to add any undue pressure, but please, 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 if you want it, go through and get it now. Right, 12 days of Christmas. It's the first one. This is so special. Every day at 9. Oh, by the way, welcome Facebook Live. Right, every day for the next 12 days, it's like the 12 days of Christmas, we have got a very, very, very special auction for you at 9 o'clock every day. So, I'm gonna walk, I thought I was gonna walk under the sting. Okay, here we go. Right, what's coming up is this. Day one of 12. It's fantastic. Wendy made the box. So every day. Now, it's going to be funny if we do an ironing board one day, isn't it? How they're going to fit that in there. Right, this is very special. Oh, I love these. Now, today, normally there's only going to be one. There's only going to be one, but today I've got two in here. This is gorgeous. Oh, you're going to absolutely love this. Come on, John, just do it. Secret. I'm going to stay here because this is day one. Liberty. Look at these. Oh, isn't this just gorgeous? Look. There's two options. Now, it's a lovely special price. Now, I need to tell you, if we ever bring these to you, which I think we will do, but if we ever bring them, don't expect to see them at that price. Do not expect to see them at £24.99. They are the Liberty Expanding Sewing Box. Have a look. Have a look at this. Isn't it just gorgeous? Look, it's like a double layer of goodies in here. So you've got your pin cushion in the middle. You've got your buttons. You've got your needles. You've got your needle threader. You've got your threads. You've got your gorgeous little snippy scissors. You've got a tape measure. You've got your thimble and your quick unpick. I love it. What a fantastic present. And it's all in Liberty fabric, look. Now, this is the lilac version. This is, isn't it just adorable? Now, I need to tell you, you've got to buy it now. You have to buy it now. It is, have we not got a thingy? Oh, that's weird. I thought we'd have had a thingy, wouldn't we? It's like my kind of, I don't want to say deal of the day, but you know what I mean? Well, it certainly is, because if ever we bring these to you in the future, they won't be this price. And what a fantastic price for a Liberty gift. Look, people are going to know the minute they unwrap this that it's Liberty, aren't they? Oh, hang on, so I'll just, that's the lilac one there. And then this one. Look. I love it. I love this one. It's called Pink, this one. The Pink Expanding. Oh, I love it. Again, you get all exactly the same inside. The needles, the buttons, the thread, the needle threader. Do you know what? Self-gifting is the way to go this Christmas, I think. Scissors, tape measure. Isn't it just gorgeous? Liberty. It's Liberty fabric. Liberty, isn't it just gorgeous? That is just stunning, isn't it? So it comes in the two colorways. This is the pink. This is the pink one. And then this is the lilac one. This is the pink. This is the lilac. Oh, they're both £24.99. Now, can we put the lilac one across the bottom? Is that possible? So then we can, because people won't get confused then. So this is the pink one. And that's the lilac one there. Oh, aren't they just gorgeous? Do you know what as well? The top is all padded. So you could use that as a pin cushion as well. I'll just open the lilac one again for you. This is the lilac one. Oh, I think, look at the attention to detail. Look at the attention to detail. All the Liberty fabric there, and in the center column where you look, the little pins in there, your pin cushion in the middle there. Oh, isn't it just adorable? And everything you need. Imagine, now, just imagine this, those components themselves, right? Scissors, quick unpick, thimble, tape measure, buttons, thread. Do you know what? Do you know what? There's not loads of these. There's not loads of these, and you are flying in for them. Day one, member, Festive So Special. Oh, there you go. Day one. £24.99. That's the pink one. That's the pink one you're seeing there. We've also got it in lilac as well. So Festive So Special, day one. Day one of the Festives. Aren't they gorgeous? Right. You know me. I don't want to add any undue pressure, but they're flying out. They're absolutely flying. Can I just tell you, when I say if we sell them again, they won't be that price, I'm not talking about like £1 or £2. I know that the first number is going to be a 3. I know that if we sell these after today, the first number is going to be a 3. I know. Just telling you that. Because we haven't sold them before. I can't say anything, you know. Oh, I think they're lovely. They're flying out. You really, really, really need to check out your baskets. I can't do names because my screen's over there, but you know what? They're gorgeous. Okay, so I've got one in lilac and one in pink. This is the lilac one. Isn't it lovely? Look at this. Look at this. The attention to detail, all that gorgeous Liberty fabric, all of it is beautifully, beautifully, beautifully padded. But now normally in an expanded one, you'd only get these, wouldn't you? You wouldn't get that center flower as well. So you get buttons, you get needles, you get threader, you get thread, you get tape measure, you get scissors, you get thimble, you get quick unpick. What a fabulous present. What a lovely, put that together properly. Lovely, lovely, lovely gift, whether you buy it for yourself or you buy it for somebody else. There you go. Oh. £24.99. There are loads, you got it in your basket. And if you're on the phone lines, there is a small queue. Just so you know. That's the lilac. That's the lilac, right? This, oh, that's the lilac, sorry. And then this one's the pink. This one's the pink one. Again, it's the same idea, exactly the same components, but in the pink fabric. Now, it's the first time we've done, well, it's the first time we've done a Liberty Sewing Box, I believe, but it's also day one of Festive So Special at £24.99. £24.99. Do not miss out. Loads and loads and loads in baskets. Please check out. It's just, you know what, as well, if you haven't got a sewing room, if you haven't got the luxury of a sewing room and you have to sew in your dining room thing, this would look lovely as a little ornament on your sideboard. Do you know what I mean? You haven't got to put, normally you have to throw all your sewing equipment in the drawer and everything, don't you? It could stay outside. It could stay on the top. Premiere, premiere, premiere today. £24.99. Right, now, more than half of the stock are in baskets, so that means you do need to start checking out. Remember, it's only 1 P&P of the whole day. 1 P, and don't, this is it. This is it, at 9 o'clock, this Festive So Special day one. Every day for the next 12 days, only for 12 days, a different idea every single day at 9 o'clock. Now, you won't see what it is each day until 9 o'clock. Until 9 o'clock, you won't see what it is. And then every day, you'll see the box at 8 o'clock, and then you'll find out what's in it at 9 o'clock. Now, right, if everybody checks out now, the pink is sold out. There are so many people got it in the basket. As soon as you all check out, it will all go. But remember, can I just explain something to you, right? We can't see, when we see, like, say we say Barbara from Chester, right? It says Barbara from Chester has got it in her basket. We don't know how many she's put in her basket. So because a lot of the people who've checked out already have taken 2. So if Barbara from Chester takes 2, it means that Gladys from the Wirral might not get hers. Do you know what I mean? Putting it in your basket does not guarantee that you get it. Right, loads of you got it in your basket. You do need to be careful. Okay, lilac one, very quickly. We are going to sell out today. So if you've got these in your baskets, you do need to check out. Or if you're unsure about how your basket works, ring the call centre immediately and sort it out. £24.99. Beautiful, aren't they? Please check out. The pink one here in the background, I'll just move that out the way. If everybody checks out their basket, that's gone. As soon as everyone checks out their basket, that's gone. And then we've got the gorgeous lilac one here. Ring the call centre if you're confused about any of it, or you want to make sure you definitely get yours straight away. Ring the call centre. It's beautiful. As I said at the beginning, if you add all those components up, forget the Liberty box, forget the Liberty padding, forget the gorgeous, gorgeous nature of the box itself. And it's a special deal. It's a special deal of £24.99. If ever we bring this back in the future, it will not be £24.99. I can tell you that now. With absolute guarantee certainty, it will not be £24.99. Oh, isn't it just lovely? It looks gorgeous. Look, just as if you imagine if you say in your bedroom, how lovely would that look on your dressing table? £24.99 with £2.95 postage and packaging. But remember the postage and packaging for the whole day. So if you've already bought something, if you bought one of Jess's wreath kits maybe, you've already checked out and you didn't know this was coming, check out again. You're still only paying 1 P&P of £2.95. Right? Oh, now. Oh, I don't know which one came out of which. I'll let Krista. That's it. So now I shall pack up the box. Ready for tomorrow's. Now, it's not me in tomorrow, it's Natasha in tomorrow. So Natasha will have another festive sew special at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Well done. Right, let's go and do fabrics. Let's go and do some fabricos. Right, I've got Premier fabric. Got a couple of bundles, and I've got some Spectrum solids. Now, I need to warn you, when I've done fabric like this in the past, it's sold out. It's sold out straight away. It's not Christmas. It's not Christmassy fabric. It's gorgeous. Now, it's a linen look. It's 80% cotton, and it's 20% polyester. It's lovely and wide, and they're brand new drawing. You're going to know, the minute I bring it out, you're going to know the kind of fabrics they are. But they're just beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. Dogs. Oh, now, this is from, now normally we bring you Chatham Glynn, don't we? These aren't Chatham Glynn. Do you know what? These are lovely and soft. They're not as heavy as some of them. That's a metre that you got there. Let me show you what half a metre looks like. There you go, half a metre. Brand spanking new today. There's your half a metre there. Look at the dogs on here. They're gorgeous. Oh, they're called shabby dogs. It's not, there's no linen in the fabric. They're just linen. Oh, £4.99? £4.99? That's fantastic. For half a metre. I'm just going to check the width. I think it's 356. Oh, 54. 54 it is. I've said that. 54 inches wide. Look at the dogs. What have we got here? Let's have a look. So there's a... I can't see any of those. Hang on, let's have a look then. Let's go through this. Where are we? That's an Airedale. Dot boxer. Bulldog. Is that a bulldog? Labrador or golden retriever. Oh, you can't see that. English. What's the Dulux dog? Sheepdog. Old English sheepdog. A little yappy one. Oh, is that a Scotty dog? What's this? That's one you use for getting pigeons out of the woods, isn't it? What's that called? Not a pointer. What's these called? What's that one called? Which one? Which one are you talking about? Isn't that a spaniel? Oh, hang on, you can't see that one. That looks a bit like a spaniel, that one, doesn't it? Is it a cocker spaniel? Anyway, I better get on. That's the first one. We know you love your animals. And this is do you know we've done fabric like this before? This is a lot softer, a lot more lightweight than some of the other linen looks that we've done. Okay, we couldn't do dogs without doing cats, could we? Without, I'll get Christopher then. I know. Oops, and I've just dropped it. Right, have a look at the cats. Oh, look. You got a cat. There's no Burmese on there, I don't think. Shall we have a look? Okay. Well, you know, cats have got attitude, haven't they? Attitude. Which one? Which one? The one looking over its shoulders, trying to... No, I don't think it's doing that. It's going, I need to lick that bit because it's itchy and it can't quite reach. That's what it is. No. There's a little scratchy one. They're not arrogant cats. Mine aren't. That one there's a bit frightened. Oh, hang on. Where are we? That one there's a bit frightened. That one. No. That one's a bit overweight, isn't it, that one? Oh, they're gorgeous. Anyway, they're cats, brand new, $4.99 for half a metre. Right, I've got ducks next. Now that I can see a mallard straight away. Do what? Look, isn't that a mallard? Stretching mallards. Aren't they gorgeous? Look. That one there. That one makes me laugh. That one there's having a bit of a fluff. Oh, one of the dogs was an English Springer Spaniel. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you, Mimi, my love. Oh, I like that. And what I like about this is all these drawings really are either brown or green normally, aren't they? And then this one's got a beautiful blue thrown in, aren't they? Lovely. Well, that's not a duck, is it? The white one, is it? Is it not a goose? Do you get white ducks? I don't know. We need the vegan here, really, don't we? He knows about things like this. The vegan. Oh, it's a Peking. Oh, no, don't say that. Peking ducks are the ones that hang in the windows that are all bright orange, aren't they? I thought Peking duck was the way it was cooked. I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat it, just, you know. But I thought a Peking duck was the way it'd been cooked in, you know, Chinatown in Soho. That's what I thought. Squirrels. Now, have you heard about that forest that they're planting in Scotland? Northumberland. It's the biggest planting of a forest in history, I think. And they're gonna try and you know, like, which is it that is it red that there's not very many of? That's because they're the. Oh, which are the ones I run over every day coming into work? Are they grey? Oh, yeah, whoever's drawn these, hang on, where's that one gone? There's a little chubby one down there. Here. Oh, look! Well, this one's like you, Paul. Oh, they don't hibernate, do they, squirrels? No, because they feed them in the garden. Paul hibernates. I think he started today, actually. Oh, look, he's going on about red squirrels, right? It's because it was in the logo. I thought, in the graphics, thought, blimey, he's clever knowing that. You? Anyway. Right. What would you think? Oh, this is the last one. This is the last one. Look. Oh. Are they chickens or are they cockerels? Because I think he's a cockerel. He must be a cockerel. Yeah. But they call it hens. You see, the fabric's called hens. She's not, he's not hen. He's not hen. Aren't they love scratching their way around the farmyard? $4.99. Okay, right, just so you know, because I'm not allowed to go back to it, but I'm going to tell you, congratulations, you've got the Liberty sewing box. There's, excuse me, still a few available. That's because a couple of people haven't checked out their baskets. Ring the call centre. Ring the call centre, that's the best thing to do. No, you can't, Paul. No, £4.99. £4.99 for half a metre. Very popular. Oh, how funny. I thought this would be the most popular. So far, the dogs are the most popular. But I will come back to this. I've got 4 other fabrics completely unrelated to this. More premieres, though. More premieres. Now, and also 100% cotton, you see. These are all cotton poly cotton. Right. Ooh. Well, I don't know. I want to do this one first, because I love this one. This one's called Stencil. Now, this is very, very, very lightweight, almost lawn, like a poplin. I'll get the right way up. It's almost like a poplin, this one. Beautiful. It's £7.99. It's Art Gallery. £7.99 for half a metre. It's premium cotton, remember this, premium cotton. 100% premium cotton. 42 inches wide, I imagine. I'll just double check. 44 inches wide. I dropped my glasses over the weekend, and now they're not sitting properly. I think that's lovely. Right. From a distance. Nice, isn't it? Sorry to disappoint you. Oh, hey. No, just normal. No. Why do you want me in a tuxedo, little Paul? This is the sparkler. Oh, that's pretty. Again, it's the lightweight, like a 100% premium cotton. Very, very lightweight, like a lawn or a poplin. Very lightweight poplin. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Really, really, really love this fabric. Love the colours in there as well. Well, it's like a floral, but it's made of, it's like dots, isn't it? Dots, but they're called sparkler, isn't it? But it's definitely floral, it's not fireworky. Love the colours in there. Nice, from the Art Gallery. Floralia is the range. Okay, 2 more to show you. 2 more to show you. Then I've got a couple of bundles. I've got a couple of bundles as well here. Okay, so that's Floralia Sparkler. Now, this is nice. This green one. Look at this. That's rich in colour, isn't it? Oh, that's nice. Lovely. And now this is for your stash for springtime, really, isn't it? All of these. I love these. The drawing on this, the work on this one is just beautiful. It's called Blossom Drift. It is a slightly whimsical one, this one, yeah? $7.99 for half a metre. It was the picture that I envisaged. $7.99 for half a metre. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Excuse me. Last premiere, you're going to love this last one. You're going to love, love, love this last one. Oh. Now, when we read it, I said, oh, that's a spelling mistake. It's supposed to be femme fatale, right? It's not. It's femme matale, but I'm not quite sure why. But I love it. Well, look at it from a distance, first of all. Isn't that just beautiful? It's not metallic. There's nothing metallic about it. I couldn't hear you because somebody was talking over you. Right. Look. It's like bouquets, isn't it? I wonder what femme matale means. I think it's gorgeous. Like a really big, luscious wedding bouquet, isn't it? Little Paul's going to a wedding on Sunday. You're not even the bridesmaid, though, are you, really? He said, always the bridesmaid, never the, what's it? He's old enough now to be maid of honour, isn't he? Morning, John. The white duck is an Aylesbury duck, not a Peking duck. I love the shows you do. Oh, thank you, Helen. I'm struggling today, Helen. I'm really, really struggling today, and I don't know why. Not because of the product, just because of me, my head. And I was fine when I drove in. Anyway, I love this. Love this. Right, recap time. Right, hang on. So in the linens, look, the linen looks, the most popular was the dog. Have a guess, chickens. Cats. Cats have taken over. Meow. Now, why are they called shabby cats? Oh, I can see. They're not like my Norman and my Nelly, that's for sure. They're kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? No, not aristocrats. Mine are aristocrats. These are like kind of run-of-the-mill tabbies. But they're not all tabbies, are they? Why, which one's not a tabby, then? They need brushing. I'll say that much. They all need brushing. Oh, that's not in the lead. That's not in the lead. What has? Oh, dogs has taken over now. Dogs have just suddenly taken over the lead. I can't hear you. Stop you muttering, that's why. No, not you. That's not a joke. Dogs are in the lead. I do get it. It's just I'm not going to repeat it, am I? They think that's funny because dogs are in the lead. So, hang on, what do we say? Oh, blimey, loads of you come in for this. Pauline, Mary, Teresa, Carol, Hilary, Anne. Look how good my eyesight is at this distance, right? Lynn, Joan, Janet, Janice, Angela, Joyce, Linda, Carol, Muriel. I don't know why I went like that because you have to move the screen up, don't you? Tina, Jane, Joe, Francis, Christine, Joyce, Sylvia. What are you going to make out of it? It's going to be cushions, isn't it? Going to be lovely cushions. Garden furniture cushions, maybe. Or dog bed. Woof. Now, I don't think if you made a cat bed that the dogs would actually be able to notice that it's a cat. I don't think they're that intelligent. My Norman and Nelly can't even see themselves in the mirror. They just look in the mirror and go like this. And walk away. It's lovely, though, isn't it? I love the way they're all sitting on a little patch of grass. Well, that's a... Aren't they lovely? Okay, that's the dogs, $4.99 for half a metre. Remember, it's 80% cotton, 20% polyester. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, in an email. Hello, John. I made a waistcoat for my son as a surprise. Great material to work with. He always wears waistcoats, and he's just finished his PhD in zoological archaeology. Oh, my word. Which is all about ducks and geese in Roman times. Lots of love. Oh, Gerardine. Oh, Gerardine. What's his name? Oh, Gerardine, you haven't put his name on there. Oh, Gerardine, that's lovely. So what are you going to make him next then? I think he should have the... Oh, ducks. Why has he got ducks on his then? Has he? Yeah, I can't see them from here. I can't see the ducks from here. Oh, yeah, no, it's all about ducks and geese. That's the... Oh, wow. Get it now, Gerardine. Sorry, I'm a bit slow this morning. Oh, this would be nice. Making some trousers to go with. Or shorts. Shorts for the summer, maybe. I think it's lovely. I love the duck one because it's got that lovely blue in there as well, hasn't it? John, you haven't got one of your colourful shirts on today. That's why you're not feeling okay. Oh, Andrea, I do love this shirt. Maybe you're right. I'll be wearing a I'm not in tomorrow. I'm not in tomorrow. Frances has finished her shopping in the Hang on, start again. Frances has finished her shopping. The expanding box of present from me to my... Oh, from my dog, Charlie. Aren't I lucky to have such a thoughtful dog? Frances, I always say self-gifting's the way to go, but you're... was it Charlie? I can't remember. Was it Charlie? Oh, hang on. Femme Madal means charms and trinkets made for ladies from punk to pretty. Oh, Julie, thank you. Helen, me again, just bought the ducks to make my draft excluder. Brilliant, Helen. Brilliant. I hadn't even thought of a draft excluder. Oh, no, draft excluder will be lovely. It's very popular, this linen look. Squirrels next. Squirrels. Squirrels next. You could do me a favour, you couldn't get my water out of the fridge. I forgot to bring my water in, thanks. Squirrels. Now, Jay, you know Jay has moved in with his girlfriend, Danny. They're having a sofa delivered today. They're so excited because they've been living on beanbags for the last 3 weeks. Squirrels. Oh, upside down. Squirrels. Oh, are they multi-directional? Are they? There's none facing this way, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, there's none facing this way. Oh, you're him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's one with a moody one, that one, isn't he? Listen, we've been here for nearly a year, and it's my first moody day, little Paul. Whereas you're moody most mornings. Why are you making that funny noise? It's partly because of you. I'm in a mood. $4.99. Linen look, red squirrels. $4.99 for half a metre. It's lovely. Oh, no, it's all right. I'll do it in a second. Just put it which one are we doing next? Hens and cockerels next. I've had enough of that. Thank you, upstairs. They're wittering away in my ear. So I'm just having a little bit of a coffee. We're doing chickens. Hens even. Hens. Look at this. $4.99 for half a metre. I love this one. Excuse me. What are you going to make out of it? We've seen Gerardine. Gerardine, what was your boy's called? What was your boy called? Gerardine's made her son a waistcoat. Excuse me, out of the ducks and geese one. Not out of this one. These are all premieres, so it must have been one we did in the past. Oh, I don't know if I've got a favourite. This one. I'd say this was my favourite. I like all the hens. I wanted hens. When I moved to the countryside, I wanted chickens. But I know, but I can't bear the fact that all my neighbours, lots of my neighbours got chickens, and they sometimes get up in the morning, the foxes have been out. $4.99 for half a metre. Oh, I know. One of the houses, when I went to see, when I was buying up here, I went to see a house in Solihull and all that whole garden was all full of chickens. The chickens did come with the house, yeah. Oh, Gerardine. Oh, he's called Gerard. I saw it was his 30th because the balloons. I could do that bit, Gerardine. That was a giveaway. So the mum's called Gerardine and the boy's called Gerard. So is his dad called Dean? Oh, no, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work, does it? Have you got, well, I have to tell you, right, I worked with a designer once, didn't get on with it very much, but, oh, am I going to give away their name? No. And they were from Calgary in Canada, right? And they called the oldest son Cal, and they called the youngest son Gary, because they were from Calgary. Calgary is a big city in Canada. Right. Right, have I done all of that? Have I done all of that? Oh, hang on, I lost you then completely. Yeah, got you now. But I've got 2 bundles. Got 2 bundles to show you as well today. This one here, linear. I think that's a pumpkin, but I could be wrong. My brain isn't working properly today. Oh, it's called orange fabric. You've got sunshine in the linear, you've got pumpkin in the linear, and you've got ecru. Yeah, now look, the ecru is the spectrum solid, and the other 2 are linears. You get 1 metre of each of those. £25.99. I do like the linear print. I think it's lovely. Anyway, and then I've got this one. They're a different weight of fabric to the linear mix. I wouldn't necessarily mix them with the linear mix. This is a dark blue bundle. £33, a metre of each, £33.49. You've got bubbles in full moon, daisy twilight, and a linen texture, metre of each. £33.49, metre of each. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Right, I've got a stock warning, stock warning, stock warning. Shabby dogs. Who let the dogs out? Oof, oof, oof. Almost sold out. Almost sold out, the shabby dogs. Shabba. Isn't that a song? Shabba. That's a song, isn't it? Shabba. Oh, I don't know. Is that Tinny Temper? Tinny Temper. £4.99 for half a metre. I loved it on, I watched a lovely programme about Harry and Meghan the other night, and then they had all these lovely, so many different people, and these rappers were there, and they were just brilliant. They were absolutely brilliant. Anyway, this is nearly sold out. Right, so this has almost sold out, the dogs. And the cats, no. I can't think of a cat song. Oh, anything from the musical. Do you know what? This is frightening, right? I was at the opening night of Cats in Drury Lane, 1981. I know, I must have been 81, 9100. I wasn't even born then, was I? It was brilliant, because I went and I sat in my seat, right, and there was a great big pile of rubbish in front of me like this, and I was thinking, I'm not going to be able to see a blooming thing for this show. And then the theatre went dark, then all the little eyes started blinking like that on the walls, they put on the walls, and then suddenly the first 5 rows of seats started moving round, and it went round and round and round, and suddenly you were in the front. Oh, it was just brilliant. Bonnie Langford was amazing, Elaine Page, they were all amazing. I just sat there like this. And then I was at college at the time. I went to college next day. I couldn't speak for about 3 days because I was so blown away by the whole thing. Anyway, this is running low. I nearly said the wrong word then. Shabby cats. No, I nearly said skanky, but I didn't know if that was the right word or not. £4.99 for half a metre. That is running low now. Loads and loads and loads of that in baskets. It's nice, isn't it? It's only £4.99 for half a metre as well. Oh, got a picture. Oh, dear John, Basil prefers traditional patchwork rather than... Oh, look. Is he a pug? He's a pug, isn't he? Is he? Now, Angela, is he a pug? He's beautiful, isn't he? Our friend Roberta, she's got 5 pugs, and she takes them to bed with her, right? And I said, how do you sleep? Because pugs like... They breathe like that, don't they, all the time? Beverly sent in a picture. Oh, the Advent calendar. Today's the day. What's in pocket number 1? I seem to remember pocket number 1 being on its own, isn't it? I can see 14 at the bottom right. Where is it? Oh, above that. Got it. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you for that. Oh, orange fabric bundle, very, very, very popular. So you get a metre. People will be buying this for their stash, won't they? You get a metre of the pumpkin. Then you get a metre of the is it sunshine? Do you say this one's called? Oh, I've got it here. Sunshine, yeah, sunshine. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? And then you get a metre of the ecru. Now, the ecru obviously is a spectrum solid. It's not a linear. Oh, they look, oh, that's uplifting. Those 3 colours together are so uplifting, aren't they? Look. Metre of each, £25.99. Oh, I think they're lovely. That's what you need. Maybe I need one of those sad lamps. You know, because my friend Bob, Lindy's husband, he has to have a sad lamp. He has to sit in front of a sad lamp. I've got Himalayan salt lamps. Why does it leak? What leaks? Well, no, I know the salt breaks down. Mine has all, because mine's like a bowl of the Himalayan with like coals in it and the bulbs in the middle, and the salt breaks down, but mine doesn't leak, because I'm going to buy another one this afternoon. We're going to the, well, I haven't decided if I'm going yet, to the Christmas German market in Birmingham this afternoon. And last year I went with Bonnie, my friend Bonnie, you know, JJ's mum, and I bought some really beautiful candle holders. And I think I'd like another lamp. Because you know what it's only if you believe in this sort of thing. If you have a Himalayan salt lamp glowing in your bedroom or around wherever you are, it takes out all the negative energy. Obviously not working today. Taking out all the negative energy out of the room so you feel more positive and more vibrant. So I leave mine on sometimes when I sleep. Oh, apparently they absorb moisture. Oh, so they can sweat? Well, mine doesn't do that. There's obviously not much moisture. You have to check which box is which, Chris, because I took them out. No, don't just shrug your shoulders like that. Right. Squirrels. Cyril the squirrel. Oh, yes, somebody... Oh. Do art gallery before squirrels. Femme Matale, most popular one. I do love it. I do love this, though. It's gorgeous. I wonder what you're making. That'd make a lovely blaze. It's good. The fabric, even though it's lightweight, it is just exquisite, isn't it? Because those gorgeous colours in there. $7.99. Art Gallery Floralia Femme Matale. $7.99 by half a metre. I think that's beautiful. The colours are vibrant, aren't they? I think it looks like a big wedding bouquet, myself, personally. Lots of people multi-buying this. Not surprised, it's just beautiful. Oh, excuse me. Do you know, I've had 2 days, have I been off for 2 days? And didn't cough or splutter once. Poor old Hannah, when I left Hannah on whatever day I was in last, she was in a bad way. Cold, really. Wasn't she 10? Oh. And she gets it really bad because she gets asthma. Which one? Sparkler next. She was really, really bad the other day. And then halfway through the show, she was like, we had to suddenly say, can anyone else produce just in case, because she was so poorly. No, we didn't know. She said she'd be fine. Sparkler. This is pretty as well, isn't it? Completely, it's in the same range, but a completely different kind of fabric. Still floral, but kind of drawn, isn't it? We're using lots of little dots. $7.99. That's gorgeous, isn't it? So is the stencil not popular then? Oh, they're all popular, they're all popular. Right, before I go on to the next two fabrics, we have an offer today, which so many people are taking advantage of. Now, it's on for 2 days or until stocks last. I think it's going to be until stocks last, personally. What you need to do is you need to go to the website, www.sewingquarter.com. See the green banner, 50% off Sewing Quarter branded products. Click on it, and it takes you to the 11 different products there. Now, you can get them at half price. What you need to do is you need to put the code 50SQ in when you check out, and you'll get all of those for half price. So what are those? Cutting boards, rulers, scissors, and rotary cutters. Half price, 50% off. 50% off. Just those 11 goods. They're all the Sewing Quarter branded ones. Stencil. Le stencil. Oh, I think that's lovely. Big, bold print. Oh, this is just taken over as in the lead. Femme Matale was in the lead, and this is just taken over in the lead now. I do think it's gorgeous. Do you think, I know it's too good a quality, well, no, nothing's too good a quality, but this would look lovely inside a bag. You know, like the lining. If you do a very formal bag, but then it's a shame to keep it as a lining because it is the most exquisite fabric. Lovely. Really, really lovely. Oh, yes. Or you could do the front panel, maybe the front panel of a jacket inside the jacket would be nice in that. So Basil is a pug, Angela says. Thank you, Angela. Does he go like that? Morning, Basil. The last one of the art galleries. This is nice, isn't it? This green has got such a vintage feel to it. This lovely, lovely green. It's not minty. It's definitely not minty. I'd say it was more of a summer green, I'd call it. I wouldn't call it minty green. It's beautiful. Like a few lime leaves there, and then the white flowers. $7.99 for half a metre. Oh, Gerardine. Oh, no, I've done that one. Hi, John. This is Alison. I am your missed message from last Friday. Watching the show in secret at work again. Loving the linens, Alison. Oh, Alison, did I miss your message? I know we kept losing them, didn't we? Oh, got another message very quickly. Bernadette. Oh, I love that name. It is normal to feel low after you fought a cold, so you'll feel more cheerful soon. Oh, thank you, Bernadette. Loving the 12 days of surprises. Liberty Box, very tasteful. It's gorgeous. I think. Well, you have to ring up and see if there's any left. I think they might have all gone now. Squirrels, squirrels. My nice wide fabric, this one, isn't it? Squirrels with attitude. Nice, aren't they? If you've got a country cottage, these would be nice, wouldn't they? When I bought my first flat in Twickenham, the lady before me used to feed the squirrels in the morning. So when I moved in, they'd all be sitting there knocking on the French windows in the garden. And I refused to feed them. And then they got all angry and they all got rebellious. And and I didn't feed them anything. And then at the end of the garden had a very high Victorian wall. And they used to sit on the top of that and stare me out. Now, they didn't throw things at my house, but they did. A neighbour used to feed them as well, and they bit her. They're just hanging around like a bad smell they were. No, that was when I did that Volkswagen fashion show in Birmingham, About 8 years ago now, we launched a new polo through the medium of fashion. Did this massive, massive, massive fashion show that we took all around the country. And then we came to Birmingham, and I said, oh, I've not really been to Birmingham much. Anyway, we're in the Bull Ring, and they bombarded us while we're on the catwalk. Burgers, cans of drink, toilet rolls, everything. They just threw it at us. That was nice. And now I'm here, full time, almost. I'm going out in Birmingham for lunch with Bonnie on Monday, actually. Next. Ducks is now running low. Oh, is that all? Oh, that's blimey. Who let that? Oh, no, that's the wrong song. Ducks, song about duck. There once was an ugly duckling with feathers all stubby and brown, and all the other birds would say, get out of town. Oi, you. Well, no, they won't be able to tell what the song is, because you know. Oh, look, there's two in love. Look. Oh, look. They're either doing that or they're going, oh, look at her. They're either going, oh, I love you, or they're going home from a nightclub on a Sunday morning. When we come in here, oh, now they're shutting one round here, aren't they? It was in the paper. Yeah, yeah. Because when we come into work on a Sunday morning around here, all the youngsters are just going home from the night before. No, it's been cancelled. Yeah, it's been cancelled. It's just, yeah. Anyway. Low stock. That's what, I couldn't think of the words then. Okay, loads of people got the ducks. Carol, Jean, Linda, Angela, Rose, Joan, Rosemary, Heather. Oh, I won't say the next name because it'll give away a surprise, I think. Elsie, Yolanda, Sue, Jackie, Mary, Louisa, Lynn, Joan, another Lynn, Diana, Alison, Jenny and Muriel. Check out your baskets. Nice. Oh, the sparkler's taken over in the art gallery now. How's my orange bundle doing, by the way? Okay, I'll do my orange bundle in a minute then. So sparkler is now the most popular in the art gallery. Right, okay, a couple of people have not checked out their Liberty sewing kits. If you want that, just ring the call centre. It's just a special. We do it at 9 o'clock for the next 12 days, 12 days Christmas. Lovely surprise. Natasha will bring you one tomorrow. Oh, no, I'm going to have to bring you one on Sunday. You know, no, that's fine. I was just thinking, oh, I've only got one guest on Sunday now, haven't I? I thought I had two. Yeah, I thought there's normally two, aren't there? $7.99, there's half a metre. On Sunday. Oh, nice. I love that. I love all these. I love all these. What does this say? Oh. Lorraine, hello, crazy Lorraine. Cold and feeling yuck, but you always cheer me up. Lots of love, Lorraine. I'll get better. Are you not going to a craft fair today, Lorraine? Up. Ah. She's got a new car. She's got a brand new car. Do my orange bundle. That is you, Lorraine. Yes, it is. That's Lorraine. Crazy Lorraine. Oh, is it? It might be a different... No, hang on. That might be a different Lorraine. No, that might be a different Lorraine. Anyway, get better soon, Lorraine. Might not be Crazy Lorraine. Crazy Lorraine lives in Peterborough. Peterborough's not in that county, is it? Or is it? No. Orange. I'll just talk to myself here. Orange, you got the pumpkin. Oh, no, it's not Crazy Lorraine then. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you crazy. You take care, Lorraine. It's not the Crazy Lorraine, it's another Lorraine. So you got a metre of the ecru, a metre of... I'll show you the ecru again. There you go. Metre of the sunshine and a metre of the pumpkin. £25.99. That will brighten up your day. It's making me feel happy just looking at it. Anything else? Or am I going to go now? Oh, chickens, hens. excuse me. Remember, Jess is back doing a Christmas stocking. And no, we got that. We got a bundle very, very similar to that with some new fabric. And oh yes, and then I've got more. I've got Workroom. I think I might sit down for the last hour actually. Get a comfy chair, an armchair. Oh, here she comes, banging her way into the studio. Oh, it was Crazy Lorraine, but I'm confused now. Yes, she has got a fair today. I'm very confused. I thought you lived in Peterborough. Anyway, back to the chickens. I will get better soon, Crazy Lorraine. It's because you put your Christmas decorations up too early. That's what you probably. She's got the most gorgeous Christmas decorations in her house. Really, really beautiful. I don't understand. Yeah. Have a look at the chickens. Say that again, little Paul. Oh, no, right. Helen, I don't quite understand your message, but my love, if you put something in your basket, it's not guaranteed until you check it out. Now, if we've got 100 of them and 100 people have checked out before you, it'll say out of stock when you do check out, which is why we say if you know you want something, check out immediately because you won't be charged an extra $2.95. Okay, coming up after break, you heard her coming in just then. Jess Entwistle making a Christmas stocking, but also the instructions how to make a Christmas sack. So don't go anywhere. Get yourself a quick cup of tea. I'm just going to get some melon for my throat, and I'll see you in 3 minutes from now.
Join us on Facebook. Simply search for The Sewing Quarter and like our page for the latest news and more. Tune in on Saturday the 2nd of December when the brilliant Alistair MacDonald from House of Alistair will be in the studio with us. Kicking off the Christmas month in style, Alistair is back with some of your favourite fabrics and tools. And if you need some quick-stitch Christmas gift ideas, then Alistair has plenty of inspiration for you with unique makes for your loved ones. So join Alistair from 8 AM on Saturday the 2nd of December for advice from the experts. Only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
For 2 days only, you can save 50% on our range of Sewing Quarter essential tools, including quilting rulers, cutting mats, professional scissors, and rotary cutters. Use code 50SQ on Friday the 1st of December and Saturday the 2nd of December, and you'll get 50% off. This means our rotary cutter with 5 blades is just £8.50, and our A3 self-healing cutting mat is only £10. So get them while you can. Visit sewingquarter.com and browse the range. But this exclusive offer ends at £11.59 on Saturday. Join us on Sunday the 3rd of December when we're welcoming the wonderful Mandy Shaw for 2 extra special shows. Mandy will demonstrate some of her gorgeous red and white kits, including a French sewing roll and a stunning handmade Sussex sewing trug. We're in for a morning of laughter and learning with Mandy and John Scott as we take in her expert advice for creating her quilt patterns. This includes the beautiful Monday's Child quilt, featuring heartwarming patterns that are perfect for a nursery in Mandy's infamous red and white colouring, and a fabulously festive Christmas quilt scattered with gingerbread men, mince pies and cosy mittens. These quilts are exclusively available as patterns for the first time ever on Sewing Quarter, so you won't want to miss out. So tune in to watch Mandy Shaw and John Scott this Sunday, 3rd of December from 8 AM, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78. Follow us on Instagram. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to get our latest posts.
I just got a message on here from somebody saying, oh, John, when are you on with Mandy Shaw next? And the advert came out. She's in Sunday. She's on Sunday, but I need to give this to Chris. Because, look, I've got some sort of... Oh, I won't show you at home. There you go, Chris. Just got a split screen. Thank you. Right. No, not broken. It's gone into 2 halves. Isn't this cute? Me? And then this. This is more for my presents. Isn't it lovely? Really, really lovely. Now, I've got bundles. Jess is going to show you how to make the stocking. But we've got bundles with the instructions. So this one here, which is one that one's made of, that you've just seen. You get 1/2 metre of each of the fabric. You get the Christmas tree fabric. You get the red fabric, and you get the green fabric. You get the thread, and you get the instructions. Now, 1.5 metres of fabric. I don't know if that would be enough to make both. So you could either make the sack or a couple of stockings, I would say. Next one is lovely. I love this one. This is the penguins ice skating. We've got penguins ice skating. We've got blue fabric. We've got white fabric, 1/2 metre of each. And we've got the instructions. £23.99. There's the kit. Now, the last one, I'm going to waft this fabric because I don't think I've seen this fabric before. We've had one very, very similar. So you've got, is that latte? You get 1/2 metre of latte, 1/2 metre of the red, then you get the thread, and you get the instructions. But then, now, every time we show this linen look patchwork, but you see, yeah, this is definitely different. You say, Jess thinks she's seen it before. You've seen it before, haven't you? You think it was the sweet thing, but then I don't remember these houses. Sweet things out there. Oh, have I? Okay, I don't remember the skis, you see.
Every time you look at it, you see something new.
Yeah. Anyway, you get 1/2 metre of that as well. £22 and 99p. There's the kit. Right, come on then. Let's make it.
Chop, chop.
Oh, I have had it before, apparently.
You had, when we did the sweets, when you had a love heart and didn't give me one.
Say that again.
Do you remember when Amy filled up the sweet barrel with little sweet?
Oh, was it
there?
then?
Yeah.
And you ate all the love hearts.
I did. Took a sugar rush to the station.
Okay, apparently that day we sell 205 metres of it. So.
Really?
It's
really nice. It really is.
It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous.
Okay.
Now, what are you going to? You're using the penguins to show.
I'm using the penguins, the lovely
so
penguins.
Now, the instructions for both the sack and the stocking
are
in
here.
the instructions.
So we've got the stocking first. And then you
Just wait for the upstairs camera to come in. There you
There
go.
you go.
Now you can turn the page.
And then you have the sack. And then you have the templates here, which I cut through in the little pickies to see what they look like. And then you have, really handy, because you can get these, but you've already got them printed off, so you've actually got a template for all your different letters, which
But
is
all
really
you need to
good.
remember is if you put Bonder web on them, you need to put it the other way round on the Bonder web.
So use the universal window, hold it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So
we're making this, aren't we?
we're making this. The thing I like about this is we have one of those on the wall.
Oh,
there,
yes.
so you can see how it looks in the fabric we've got over there. I think
Right.
no, that's slightly different, that fabric, isn't it? Slightly different.
I'm just trying to do a bit of set
Do a
dressing.
bit of set dressing, dress that set. I mean, you could, if you wanted to, put initials on the sack as well.
Yeah, you can do what you want.
Put someone's name on there. If it's like you were doing, whole sort of shebang.
There you go. There you go.
So it tells you, and what I like about this is you could do loads of different ways. In this one, when Rebecca did it originally, she did massive pom-pom trim. I think we've got little pom-pom trim. We're not going to do that today. We're just going to use rick-rack. We've got giant rick-rack.
Yeah.
So it gives you an idea of how you can sort of personalise and change it. So first of all, we're going to start with the pocket. You do the little assembly bits and then you put it all together.
Right.
So start off with the pocket. So
Okay, now on the pocket here, we've got a curve, excuse me, a curved up corner and a squared corner.
well, you start, yes. So that one there, you can do it squared.
Yeah.
There it's done squared, but I've got a curve thing, so I can make it a curve. So first of all, you iron Bonder web onto, as you can see, this is the reverse of the J.
Yeah.
So you do
Bonder
reverse.
web's available on the website.
Bonder webs, that's the paper side. Do that. iron it onto your paper, onto your fabric rather, cut it out, press it onto your pocket piece, and then just stitch round however you want. I tend to do it twice round because I like that
Oh, you've
look.
done it like sort of scrappy, so.
Scrappy, yes.
What's the top?
Shabby.
There's straight stitch applique, is it?
Yeah, I always do. I tend to like doing it that double sort of look.
Yes.
It's something which
now
I like.
yours looks thinner.
No, that's because I wobbled the machine slightly because I was
Okay.
in a rush doing it just now. So, but it is actually the right size. So,
Okay.
so you do iron that on, and then you assemble your pocket. Put the instructions back there if you want.
Yeah. Oh, Sharon, it was Sharon is sorry saying, when are you next with Mandy? Love the show. John always does a great job. Thank you. Thank you. At least you appreciate me, Sharon. Anyway, she's on on Sunday. She's on Sunday. Thank you.
So at this point, you mark your curve. I tend to do it, let's do it on one piece of fabric first of all. Just so you've got your stitching line. So you've got your curve around there.
Okay, what's this for then?
This is the back of the pocket.
Oh, you line the pocket?
Yeah, you actually do that and then
That's
you...
posh.
It is, it's posh. It's
Right, okay, what are you doing here then?
I'm just using, this is just a dinner plate template which I actually had with me. And I'm just drawing the curved lines on so I can cut them out and then I can snip. You'll also, if you look at my machine, this particular pattern has got a 1.5 centimetre seam allowance.
Where have you got this cardboard from? Has it not
This
the
was
cardboard?
actually from, I was just... This
I don't mean where did you buy the cardboard from? I mean, where did you get the shape from?
From a bowl at home.
Oh, okay.
This is actually the backing of fat quarter. Not fat, little charm pack. So I just always use things like this. Really handy because it's nice and stiff.
Okay.
You'll also notice on the machine I've got washi tape.
Wishy-washy tape.
Wishy-washy tape. Maya always have pink wishy-washy tape.
We are going to be. I've been saying this since day one. We're going to do some sewing quarter wishy-washy tape.
Because it leaves no marks. You peel it off.
It's low.
Easy to tear.
It's called. Don't be doing a sell on it because we haven't got any to sell at the
I know,
moment.
but at some point we will.
Yes.
But
it's not low impact, but the stickiness on it is very. So you can put it on fabric, you can put it on your machine. It doesn't leave a residue on the fabric.
Which is why it's and because you can get different colours, you could use masking tape, leaves them, and it's also cream. But this is so I've marked a 1.5 centimetre
Someone
seam
sent
allowance.
me the most beautiful. I haven't opened it. They've sent me 4 of the most beautiful wishy-washy tapes.
Ooh.
They're in my drawing. I just get them out and look at them because I don't use them.
It's like, yeah, I like wet stationery as well.
Can I just say, sorry, Helen, Little Paul says he's a bit confused by your message. Can you just ring the call centre and they'll sort it out for you? Right.
So what I've done is I've marked the 1.5 centimetre on there. So that when
Which bit of it is the 1.5 centimetre?
It says on your machine, it'll say where the 1.5 centimetres is on here.
Which line on your tape is 1.5 centimetres then?
All of this.
The inside?
The inside, yeah.
Okay.
Because you're sewing a stocking on 1.5, it's much easier. Because you don't have a foot that's 1.5 wide. I always do that. It's much easier. You could do it by eye, but no. If in doubt, tape it. So I'm just going to, you could clip this off, but I'm just pinning it in place very quickly and I'll just use that as the guideline to sew around. So I'm just going to sew this around, leave the turning
So now
gap.
hang on, that's a cutting line, not a stitching line.
Yeah, that's a cutting line. So I'm just going to leave a turning gap. I can't remember if it's top or bottom. Let's follow the instructions exactly. I would tend to leave it at the bottom. Turning gap, centre of one of the straight edges, the top edge.
Side.
Oh, it says top.
Oh, I don't know.
I know. You see, this thing, it doesn't really matter because you're not going to see it anyway.
Yes.
It's just what your personal preference is. What you could do, pattern adaptation, if you wanted to, is you could put a little bit of rick-rack up there when you sew it in.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever you actually like. So I'm just going to sew that together with a 1.5 because I've got my line there. I can see it. Back. And just go round. I really like this fabric. It's kind of different because it's got a bit of orange in it, which is slightly different. Yeah, if you look at the penguins.
Oh, I thought we're looking at the fabric you're sewing with now, and I'm like, no. I can't see any orange in that blue fabric.
No. Right, let's just go down. And then I'll just go around. Follow it around. It would have been easier just to do a square, but I'm going to try a circle.
Right.
Hold it down.
It's a very tiny pocket.
Well, it's just the pocket is sewn on, it's appliqued on, so it's not that tiny, I suppose. It depends what you're going to put. Just a candy cane. You could make a deep one, put a candy cane in there. Yeah. I've done that before.
Also, if you don't want to make a pocket, you could just do a patch, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could do a patch. That's the thing. It's a very adaptable pattern. That's why I like it. Because it gives you an idea, seeing it in different fabrics gives you an idea how you can change it. I mean, the original one was very jewel sort in colours, whereas this one is...
Oh, look, got two in the two. H was for Hannah, yeah. Well, you weren't producing that show. Oh, no, it's mine again today. It's no P for today. He's upset because he hasn't gone for Little Paul.
Well, maybe next time I come and I'll do an initial with a P on it. And then
everyone forgets about him.
Paul.
No, not Paul at all.
And just trim it off. Trim off the excess. Clip the curves if you want to. Obviously you should, but we're just doing it quickly.
You what? Oh, pff. He says he's not appreciated here. He should think about where we used to work. It wasn't just Little Paul that wasn't appreciated.
You weren't either.
Nobody was.
Well, you're here
what?
now. Right. So use my my derrick dauber, otherwise known as the chopstick.
Yes.
Push the curves out. And the points out, turn it inside out, press it, and then top stitch it all the way around.
This is the penguin bundle we're using here, just a plain blue, but you will see the penguins in a minute.
Yeah, they're all cut and ready. So, may I have the iron, please?
Oh, iron? It's not, oh, it's not even switched on. I shall switch it on for you. Let me move these out of the way.
Thank you.
Remember, if you're a new customer, you don't get the sewing kit anymore if you spend over £10. The first time you buy anything over £10, not including postage packaging, you get these lovely little scissors. So if this is your first order, right, okay, iron's on.
Iron's on. I'll just give this a quick press. Yours would be a lot neater.
You want one?
I'm saying, to everyone out there, yours would be a lot neater because you're not doing it in a time frame. Or maybe you are.
Stop making excuses.
I know. So give it a press. And then top stitch the top closed, which of course will close your turning gap.
These are, who's the instruction these? I think, didn't Amanda Russell and Rebecca Reed did these instructions?
Yeah, the stocking is Rebecca's. It was from a Christmas edition of Simply Sewing, either last year or the year before. I think it might be the year before.
Stop muttering.
Sorry. Stop muttering. Right. Okay. Pocket. You then you've cut all your other pieces out. So you cut out your stocking mains.
Yes.
Two. Your stocking lining. With the instructions, it says cut your stocking lining from your main fabric as well. I don't. I've used plain because I'm not going to see it. So I want to preserve my lovely, gorgeous print. So I've used a plain to actually line it.
Okay.
Whereas here, I know Rebecca used one of the same for the lining as she did for the outer.
Thank you.
Just bear in mind when you cut your lining, if it's a print, do the reverse because you're tucking it inside. Don't do them the same.
Yes.
And for your, now you're going to see a lovely penguin print.
Lorraine, my love, no pictures have come through on the email, just so you know.
So here we have our lovely stocking penguin print. Which one do you want to be the front? Because then I'll put the pocket on the front.
I don't mind. Which way do your fireplace go? Or where do you put them on the end of the bed?
Both ways, doesn't it?
No.
Do you hang it left or do you hang it right? That's
do you want
the
it that
thing.
hanging that way or do you want it hanging that way?
What's your preference? Should we go with that way? Go that way.
Well, there'll only be one on my, so it doesn't
Oh, it's very sad.
Little Paul hasn't even got a fireplace. Where are you going?
How can you not have a fireplace? I suppose people don't.
Because it's got no fire.
Oh, well, there is that. Right, okay. You then, sorry, that was a bit of a squeak. You then pin this in place, making sure that the edges line up across here. So you're not having a wonky, or it depends, we might prefer to have a wonky pocket. However, you actually, depends how it's hanging, what you're putting in there.
Yeah, because if you when you hang it up, you see, look, you might want that to be, you might want it on the wonk to make it straight.
So I tell you what, I should put it on a wonk, like there.
Yeah, but I don't like that.
You don't like that?
I like it straight.
Yeah, it's that sort of, hang on, it doesn't look quite right, does it? Okay, we'll put it there.
No, that would be asymmetrical. That would, because there's not two of them.
Does it have to be two of them to make it asymmetrical?
No, you haven't got a pocket on the other side.
That's true, you don't. You could, if you wanted to.
Do.
Maybe you have one of those fireplaces, remember the fireplaces with the hole?
Oh, I love that.
You've
got a wood burner, you can see either side of it.
Yes.
So, excuse me. What was I watching yesterday? Was it? I can't be an escape. Oh no, I know what it was.
What was it?
Britain's Best House with.
Oh, I love those shows.
Right, and in one room they've done this like glass box, and you walk around and in the glass box was the fire. It was just
that's just delicious. You then sew from there all the way around to there, making sure you go over the edge because of the pocket.
What do you mean over the edge?
So you don't sew just to there.
Yeah.
You sew to
Hang
there.
Up, yeah.
Because if you sew just to there, your pockets will sort of flop open a bit. Oh. So we haven't got any pockets on us, have we?
No,
so,
you don't want a floppy pocket.
No.
Do you?
So I
would just do that. I would have gone like a triangle.
Should we do that then?
No, because you haven't practiced it.
Okay, we'll do this way, which is the way I always do it.
Chiquet baskets, especially on these penguins.
Yeah, these penguins. I haven't seen this fabric before. And
Have you not?
No, and I see a lot of fabric. So I just hadn't. I'm surprised I hadn't because it's really pretty. It's quite different.
Yes.
So just top stitch it in place. Yeah, I love the idea of these little pockets because you can make them all different. As I said, you could put rick-rack in the top or pom-pom trim, however you actually want to do it, really.
I think I've got some pom-poms going, but none of them would go with that kit.
No, they have to be sort of white or...
I've got cream.
Cream would look a bit weird with the white.
Yeah. What you get in this kit, though, is you get ½ metre of each of the fabrics, the penguin, the blue, and the... is it
white?
latte in that one?
It's white.
Oh, no, it's white. £23.99. You get the thread, excuse me, and you get the instructions for both the sack and for the stocking. Oh, now, what I need to also tell... Oh, I'll do it in a minute. But for the sack, I've also got the cord and the eyelets for sale as well, but I'll go through that with you later on.
So we've sewed those on, sewed this on. I'll just trim off the thread. Front and back. There. Now, so then you have your lovely pocket you could put your teddy bears in, or sweets, gold coin, orange, whatever.
It's a coal.
Coal, exactly. Then you pin your two pieces. The way this is different from a lot of stockings is you actually pin these pieces together and sew these, and then you add your cuff.
Yes.
As opposed to adding them all a bit and then sort of adding one side together and then sewing all together. So it's slightly different. So for the outer, you just sew all the way around with a 1.5 centimetre seam allowance from there all the way around to there.
All the way around?
All the way around.
Apart from the top, obviously.
Apart from the top. The pin hit the floor, I think. Right, let's just do that.
Okay. Oh, Julie, no, have I received the photo of the baby wreaths yet? No, nothing's arrived yet, Julie. Did you send them in the email today?
Baby wreaths?
Baby wreaths.
Oh.
Here's the email address, just in case. Maybe it's not working. studio@sewingquarter.com. studio@sewingquarter.com. 5 to 10 was the last email we had, and it wasn't Lorraine's and it wasn't Julie's. Excuse me.
Actually,
I know it's getting worse.
Yeah, poor throat.
It's not sore. It's just building. It's just building. Been fine for 2 days.
Aircon. I was thinking if you do have a baby whose first Christmas, make them stockings and things. And we didn't actually bother with that because
Well, they won't know, will they?
No, but you know. Right, so I'm just going to sew that using that as a guide and go all the way around. You could, if you wanted to, change your seam allowance however you actually want.
Yes. Now you can alter the pattern if you want to make it bigger or smaller, couldn't you?
Oh, imagine with massive stocking. That'd be really cool. Or you could have
going in it. You don't want a massive stocking, then just put one little present in the bottom.
You see, when I did the stockings for my boys, I actually made them quite big, and then
so now
can't make them any smaller now.
The stockings are the little presents that Santa leaves at the end of the bed, is it?
Yes. And if you make massive, like
you've got to put loads of presents in.
Yes. Well, Father Christmas puts loads of presents in, John.
Father Christmas, yeah, that's not Father
and his elves. Although he's more of a postman in our house, because otherwise, how would Granny and Grandpapa get their thank you letters if Father Christmas brought the presents as opposed to them? So he delivers the post as well.
Oh, does he?
He's a busy man. Right. Go around.
everybody was talking in the office this morning.
Yeah.
About how, like, it was either Adele or Wendy said they've got one present left to get. And the other one said, oh no, I've finished all my Christmas. This isn't Santa shopping. This is obviously Christmas presents. And little Paul's just said, oh, I've bought my nephew this, bought my niece this, and this. And I'm like, I haven't even written a list yet.
I haven't even started. I've been so busy with work.
Yeah, but half of yours is done by Father Christmas anyway, so you haven't got to worry about things like that, have you, really?
True, very true, yes. Though we do have to write letters to Father Christmas and let him know.
Have you not done that yet?
Rubbish parenting on my part.
Well, just send them to the internet.
It's not the same.
No. I mean, as in, like, there are different companies that do letters to Santa, so you could just send them to that website, and you can email Santa.
Oh no, you want the children to sit there and be really excited.
Apparently, you can FaceTime him on an app as well.
Oh, I know. A friend of mine was telling me about that last year.
Or you could fly to Lapland and see him.
Yeah, might need to win the lottery.
You could go to Lapland in Windsor.
Oh, a friend of mine goes to that every year. Is it not Winter Wonderland? It's the other one. Yeah, the one in Windsor, where she says it's really, really good.
I'll tell you what's really good in Windsor. It's Prince Charles's shop at Christmas.
Oh, I bet that's divine.
It is.
Yeah, we had a Highgrove shop in Bath for a while. We don't have it anymore. They might have one in Tetbury, though. I might have a look. Right, OK. So that
anyway, back to the stocking.
Back to the stocking. So you sewed that all the way around from there round to there.
Yeah.
And then you add your cuff. It tells you how big to actually cut your cuff.
Right.
So your cuff measurement.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Will be you'll sew the two bits together like here.
Right.
It tells you in the instructions to sew this down here, and then you pop it over on here, and you sew that all the way around.
Okay, now the stocking. The reason I'm going to move this stocking out the way.
Yeah.
Because that stocking isn't the stocking that we're doing.
No.
The cuff is completely different on that one. So I'm just going to keep it on this one. Because as you can see here, because when you started cutting it, then I was thinking, oh, that doesn't look like the one. See, this one has got the lining and the cuff on the top as well there. But anyway.
Yeah, but it's double-sided, so it's...
Yes, yeah. No, but that one on there wasn't, so...
Now, what we actually do on this pattern is we actually add trimming once you've assembled the whole thing.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Which means that when you have sort of rick-rack joining at the back, it will overlap slightly. Yeah. If you preferred not to have that look, you could add your trimming first before you add your cuff. Just work out which cuff is going to be the one on the outside and not the inside, because when you sew it together, this cuff is on the inside.
Yes.
And the other cuff, the lining cuff, is on the outside.
Yes.
Okay?
Right. Yeah.
So just bear that in mind. All right? I mean, you could, if you wanted to, put a name on there, or, you know, do a freehand embroidery, whatever you actually want to do. So all you do is then sew up, fold your cuff in half, and sew it up on the short edges.
In the instructions, is there a tab to hang it with?
There is.
Right.
It is sewn into the lining. So
when you put the lining and the cuff together.
Yeah, so you do the outer bit, and then you do the lining and the cuff bit. And when you do the lining and the cuff bit, you sew your tab in. So I'll show you how to do it.
No, that's brilliant. Julie, we have got your email, but there's no photo attached to it.
So with this particular one, you make your tab, your hanging tab from your lovely penguin fabric. It makes it a very thin. But
you could use rick-rack if you wanted to.
Yeah, I mean the one
ribbon. I've got some nice ribbons.
Yeah, the one which is over there, which was on the wall, has got that lovely red rick-rack. Yeah. You can do whatever you want. It's up to you. It's your stocking, so personalise however you like. And a ribbon is a lot easier to do.
I've got some nice ribbons coming up.
So you then pop this, you turn this right side out, clip your corners, but we won't do, we've got time.
Yeah, you've got plenty of time.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll clip some corners so it lays a little bit better. This is the bit where I always, I hope I don't cut through, but I like using my lovely pinking shears.
Okay.
I always use pinking shears because you just go all the way around. It's much smoother.
So you just cut the seam away with the pinking shears?
Yeah, because it's just quicker. And I'm a big fan of pinking shears. I use them everything else, you name it.
Oh, blimey, Caroline. Caroline says, Dear John, it's high time Sewing Quarter and you were on full time, i.e. all day, every day. Glad you're feeling better. Listen to it. Thank you, Caroline. Little Paul will send that to the management.
That'd be a long day, though.
But it's normal on the shopping. No, you don't do all day. We don't do all day. So when the hours eventually extend, say I would do 8 till 12, then Natasha would do 12 till 4, and then somebody else would do 4 till 8, and then someone else would
other channels do that. You're right. Yes, yes, I've seen that.
There are no other channels, only us.
Yes, but you know there is only one dedicated sewing channel, and let's face it, that's all we want.
And only one Jess.
There's only one of me. Thank goodness, some might say.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but it wouldn't be so rude.
This is some fairly shabby clipping, but there we go.
All right.
It's the quick way of doing it. So we'll just turn this right side out and give it a quick press.
While you're pressing it, love sewing quarter. The letter would look nice on the plain band at the top as well, for Sally.
And it's the right size as well.
Yeah. You could do a whole name going all the way around if you wanted to.
Oh, you could, yeah.
Right, only press it.
Yes.
Don't do anything else.
Okay.
I'm just going to go and do bundles because we don't want to watch you ironing.
No worries.
All right. Right, first one is the one that's already made, which is the Christmas tree. Very, very popular, this one. You get 1/2 metre of Christmas tree, 1/2 metre of green, 1/2 metre of red, and you got the thread. The baubles on the tree, they're not foil, but they're like a slightly metallic-y. Oh, that's me wafting it for you. Look, you can see just slightly. And the star, yeah. And the instructions, £23.99. Then the one that Jess is making is the penguin one. Again, 1/2 metre of each fabric. You get 1/2 metre of the penguins, 1/2 metre of the blue, 1/2 metre of the white. Thread, instructions, £23.99. Okay. And then, the last one here, you get 1/2 metre of, now remember this linen look fabric's wider, 1/2 metre of the linen look, 1/2 metre of the red, 1/2 metre of the latte, the thread and the instructions, £22.99. Now very quickly, before, I'm just tidying that up, before I go back to Jess. Jess has also made, in the past, these doves. These gorgeous, gorgeous doves. There we go. Aren't they beautiful? They're so lovely. Now, we're not going to do a demonstration on these. It's just that Jess has done them in the past. Now, I've got 2 options. This one here is the grey dove garland. You get 1 metre of the fabric. You get instructions, filling, and you get your ribbon, and you get your skein, and you get your thread, and you get the oh, there, you can see it all there. So on that one, oh, now the one that I've just shown you, you don't get that fabric, so I'll give that back to Chris. You don't get that fabric. So they're lovely. Oops. So ribbon, skein. Do you say skein or skein? Skein. Thread, 1/2 metre, and instructions, £24.99. Then the other option is this one here. They're cute, aren't they? Just was saying earlier, you could do those for weddings over the bridal table at a wedding, couldn't you? So you've also got the fabric, 1/2 metre of each of the 2 fabrics. You get the instructions, the embroidery thread, and the ribbon. That ribbon, you get loads of ribbon, look. £19.99. Thank you. Back to Jess. Just tripped over the wire.
So here we have our pressed stocking.
Right.
And our sewn cuff. So what you actually do is the stocking turned right side out. You push your cuff.
Right sides together.
Right sides together, making sure that your back seam lines up with this seam on the back of your stocking.
Right.
And then you open the seams. Always open your seams. Pin the way around and then turn that right sides out. Well, there's no right sides out, you just put it up.
Yeah.
And give it a press. So I'll just do that. And then I'll show you how it's slightly different for the linings.
Sorry, just stay. I was going to say, just stay on the Jess doing that.
So matches very well with the blue pin cushion. So I'll just pin that there.
There you go.
And this particular cuff is will be your lining cuff, so you won't actually see this one.
Right.
What I like about patterns like this, everything's slightly, so it's doing something you know probably how to do in a different way and making it look different. That's why it's quite fun. Because I'm making a whole load of stockings for our youngest birthday party as their little goodie bags and putting sweets in them. And I shall use a quick method, whereas this is a sort of the easy little small ones. This is
the thing is,
more interesting.
The thing is, with something like this, you're going to get it out every year, aren't there? So nice to make it so it's sturdy, so it's solid, and it's going to last for years and years. Right now, you carry on, sorry.
I'm just going to peel this off.
The wishy-washy
slightly,
tape.
wishy-washy tape. Move it up. You see, that's the thing. It leaves no residue whatsoever. Take this off.
When we do the wishy-washy tape show, you can do it.
I will. Right, okay. So sew this up again with a 1.5 and go all the way around. It's really quick.
Little Paul, what were you just saying to me? Okay.
Pop it in and go all the way around.
Yeah. I don't think it's that.
Making sure that the seam is open.
Oh, okay.
Sewing over the pins, which you should never do, really. Use dressmaking pins, I suppose.
Mm.
Go. Take it off and trim. Remove the pins, and then we press. So is your village all very Christmassy at the moment then?
It's what?
Is your village all Christmas
Not
lights?
yet, no. It's the Christmas lights in the pub being turned on tomorrow.
Ooh.
And they always go completely and utterly over the top.
Do they? Yeah. Oh, I love that.
I'll take a picture. Last year it was like incredible. And then I presume this weekend will be the weekend that everyone starts.
Oh, yes.
There's not one Christmas tree up in the village at all yet.
We've got some in houses in Bath, which is a bit
no, that's
weird.
what I mean. That's what I mean. People's houses. Driving in through Burnley, there's lots. There's
loads,
there's loads. Yeah.
So as you can see, you then have your cuff added this bit.
Yeah.
That's bit done. I'll give that a quick press as well, because otherwise it won't lay flat.
Can you do that now?
Yes, please. So I'll just push the line, the actual cuff seam.
Yeah.
Back down, and just give it a quick press.
Okay, emails. Had some emails in. Oh, here we go. The start of my Christmas makes. I couldn't have done it without your fabulous programme. You're all great, especially. Oh, Jackie, thank you. I don't do any sewing though. Maybe in the new year I should do more sewing. They're lovely. Oh, that's this panel.
That one.
That's this panel that we've got next to us here.
Just going to show how you can make it look slightly different. Love that.
Look, Jackie, you got the grey one, and we had the red one, but we did it in one long. Look.
It just goes to show how you can adapt it. It's
exactly.
Lovely.
Oh, thank you, Jackie. That's lovely. Oh, Julie's image has arrived now.
Let's have a look. Ooh.
Oh, they're
pretty.
nice. Oh, they're the plaited ones, but they're mini wreaths. Look, they're tiny.
Oh, they're really cute. I love the one with the sort of the vibrant green. That's really bright,
yeah,
isn't it?
lovely.
It's lovely.
And Lorraine's picture's never arrived then. No, Lorraine's your picture. She must have gone to a craft fair now. Right, what's next then?
So, that's your stocking outer. Your stocking inner is sewn the same way. The difference is when you join your cuff to your main body, as it were, you pop in your little loop that you've made.
Which could be a ribbon if you didn't want to make a loop.
Yeah. And you leave a turning gap in the lining.
Okay, where is it then?
Where's
no, not the loop.
The loop?
Oh, it's in there, in there.
It's there. So I'll turn it out so you can see.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
So there's your, this is your lining, so the right side of your lining. So you've made the sock or the stocking as usual. Excuse me, made the cuff exact same, and then you've added the little tab, but make sure that the tab is long like this, because when you've got it at this point, you're going to think, oh, that's a bit long. But if you think, when you turn it through and, well, you'll see, when you fold the cuff over, that takes up half of the tab.
Yeah. So it's at this point, in the this is the point you would add your pom-pom trim if you want to have a pom-pom trim on the edge of the stocking, as Rebecca has here, just there. You can see that's when it's sewn in, and that's when it's folded over.
Hang on, it's got to go to the upstairs camera.
Okay, so
there you go, point to it again, there you go.
Okay, so this is the bit where you would actually add your pom-pom trim to the outer bit, and then before you actually put your sock inside your lining and sew it all the way around.
Okay.
We're not doing that today.
No.
What you could also do is add anything else you want to, any other embellishment, if you want to do giant rick-rack, whatever.
We've got pom-poms today, as I say, but none to go with this.
Yeah.
None that match this one, but I'll do pom-poms and ribbons in a second.
So once you've actually added anything like this, you then...
Your voice is going now as well.
I know, I can't.
I think it might be the aircon, mightn't it?
Yeah, it might be. So you then pop your sock outer.
Yes, in your sock inner.
In your sock inner, making sure that your little loop is tucked inside.
Yeah.
Don't catch it. And you sew them together all the way around the outside. So I'll just push this in. There we go. I really like the idea of doing a stocking in this colour, because I love that. That's gorgeous.
Yes, little Paul likes this one, the Christmas tree one.
Yeah. And the sort of the more sort of I call that sort of fabric gingerbread. It's really, really pretty. It reminds me of sort of baking and things. But this one, it's got quite a contemporary feel. Yeah. So I really like it.
Well, now just be told, little Paul, when we started the show, liked the Christmas tree one the best. He likes the penguins best now.
Oh, well, there we are then. I think it's a really nice print, and I haven't seen this one. I don't know the range or anything. I'll have a look really. Have a look and see what it says on screen. It's really pretty.
I'll tell you on screen.
On screen. So I'll just open your seams again. Make sure
Macawa.
Is it Macawa? Oh, I love Macawa fabric. We use a lot of that, don't we? Really pretty. So just pin that together all the way around. And
you do, when you do your, I've noticed, when you do cutting and pinning and everything, you do a lot of it up here.
That's because I'm getting old.
No, not because you need to look at it. But I always pin, when I pin naturally, not when I'm on telly, but when I'm pin, I always pin downwards like that.
Well, I tend to do it up here, because then I can see it lining up.
Yeah, we do it here, you do it here, you do it here, you do it here, you do it here.
Yes, I like variety.
Yes.
But also this table's really high.
Oh, do you think?
It is, it's really high. My sister-in-law has a cutting table and a work table this high, and she has a big stool that she sits at, but I use the dining room table.
Oh, so you have a bad back before you're old.
I am old, and I already have a bad back. Oh. Falling apart,
I went to the gym for the first time in a month 2 days ago, and I was driving home, and my back suddenly just locked.
Oh, no, that's so painful.
And I was driving thinking, oh, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, it's really, really hurting. All I wanted to do was get home. And it kind of went, by the time I got home, it had gone, but...
Oh, I hate that. But you need to do yoga or Pilates or something.
We used to have a friend called Cherry. We've still got a friend called Cherry, but we used, and she'd have a back. And, no, she's got a bad back.
Yeah.
And she could just do something like this, just pick her glass up, and she'd go, oh, my back's gone. And she ended up walking like this.
Oh, my goodness.
And it would eventually wear off, but it just looked so frightening.
Oh.
Anyway, sorry.
Oh, hang on.
Digress.
Digressing, so I haven't said that with the 1.5. Because we're chatting. Because we're chatting. I know. That's all right. You're sewing it within, so I'll just go up and move it up. That's the thing. It is a serving suggestion, so you could sew whatever seam allowance you actually like.
Talk and sew, talk and sew.
Talk and sew, talk and sew. I will. How are we doing for time?
You've got about 15 minutes.
Oh, I've got plenty of time. Just decorating.
Because you're only doing one project in this hour, that's why.
Well, we ought to talk about the sack as well.
All right,
talk it through.
Yeah, because I've got the eyelets and the cord as well available.
I love that cord. That's really nice. Right, okay.
Just joined us. Where have you been? We're in here for 2.5 hours already this morning. We're doing the Christmas stocking and the Christmas sack. Full instructions in the kit. We've got 3 kits available. Jess is using the penguin one. We've also got one with Christmas trees, and we've also got one with patchwork linen look fabric.
So then you have that sewn up. You then turn it right sides out. You've got a handy loop to help.
Oh, yeah, to pull it through. Don't pull it too hard, though.
No.
Hello, John. Really excited as open #1 of the sewing advent calendar. Love the little gift. Oh, you've got the box then. That must be the one that we sold, which has a tool or a gift.
I haven't seen that one.
It sold out in minutes. I didn't have it. It was Amy that had it. Morning to you both. Putting up the decorations today. Make loads from the show. Can't wait to have them all out. Love the show and all the demos. Love, Lucy. Merry Christmas from
Merry
Dorset.
Christmas, Lucy. So, then you have
Okay,
your...
well, it's important that we see this.
You
because
see
it's
this
gonna...
bit, yep.
Oh, sorry.
We'll trim off the thread later.
Yeah. So you've got, you hold up your end.
Okay, it's
You've
not
got your
turned
real
out properly,
stocking
but yeah.
here with the real cuff. Then you've got the lining cuff. Then you've got your lining. And then, of course, the little hole, there's the tab. And then you have the little hole where you turned it through, which you'll now have to stitch up.
Yeah. And bear in mind that this part will be on the part which is on the outer.
Yes.
This, because you fold that back.
So that's what you're saying earlier. If you're going to decorate the cuff with names or anything, remember it's that one there.
That one there, not this.
Not that one where you think it's going to be.
Well, you think it's going to be. You think, that doesn't make sense. So
Okay.
I'll just push that through properly, and then we'll tuck it in, give it a press, and top stitch. And then we can decorate with our rickrack.
Right, okay. Well, while you're pressing out, let me do ribbons and I haven't got any rickrack. I've got ribbons and I've got pom-poms. Did you want to do rickrack, Paul, in this hour? No, that's fine then.
Oh, I love that
Now,
green.
the pom-poms, brilliant if you're doing the other collections, but not so good for the penguin one. So we'll just go in order. I've got flame red. Now you get these on these wonderful little wooden spools. £2.99 for 2 meters of red pom-pom. Then I've got cream. Now it's definitely cream. It's not white, which is why we said not to put it with the penguins, because you've got the white lining and it might look a bit odd. And the penguins are white as well. So that's a lovely clotted cream. Okay, then we've got the green, which is a vibrant lime green. Nice, isn't it? Be nice if they were little bells, wouldn't it?
Oh, bells would be lovely.
£2.99 for 2 meters. And last but not least, I've got this lovely, I don't think I've seen this one before. It's like a very, very grey. I was trying to think of a word. I was going to say midnight, but midnight's not grey, is it? Elephant grey.
Would it lovely with Scandi?
Okay. And then I've got 2 lots of ribbons. Why, what were you saying? Oh, yeah, I'll do that at the end, yeah. Ribbons. Now, this is a whole set. You get all of these. This is twill. Now, that ribbon at the bottom, I think, is fabulous, unless you're in Norway or one of the Scandinavian countries, because you open them on the 24th there. 5 of these, you get 20 meters in total. 4 meters on each reel. Really? And then this bundle, which is the satin and lame. Now, you get more in this one. Because in the lame, you get 7 meters in each of those. Wait, you see the price? Look. £7.99, 25 meters. Now, you don't get 5 on each. You get 7, 7, 14. Oh, hang on, that doesn't work. 7, 7 is 14, which leaves 11. I don't know how that works then. Anyway, I think you get more than 25 meters personally, but there you go. Right, okay. Carrying on with you then, Jess.
Lovely. Right. Any thread you've got here, trim it off.
Oh, we've still got 10 minutes left, Jess.
Oh, I know. We're going to have fun decorating it however we like.
It's only 10 minutes.
That's right. Just trim this off. You could, if you wanted to, have a different colour cuff to the inside or the outer, whatever you actually like.
But as you say, always remember that this is the outer cuff.
So, you then tuck your lining inside your sock. Oh, before you do that, of course, you would
sew up that, yes.
slip stitch that shut.
Would you not just top stitch it down?
Yeah, but then and you would use white, because then it wouldn't be, you could do, but I like...
The lining?
No, I know, but you know it should be slip stitched, or even, ladder stitch. That would look really pretty.
Heather,
Ladder.
Oh, I think I'm just a heather. I've heard.
I wonder what heather stitch would be like. Make one up. Right, push this inside. I remember years ago I made reversible stockings, so one was sort of very subtle stripes, and the other side was lined in ridiculously vibrant cafe. Lovely.
And where are they now then?
They are usually hung up when we have guests staying. We have
They get a stocking full of presents.
No, not very big, but they get a little. You know, I always do like Christmas pants or Christmas socks. So for visitors, and then chocolate gold coins.
Oh.
I
What
love
if you like little
Christmas.
Paul who don't wear pants? Well, you have to have socks.
Well, I don't want to know if you don't wear pants. So you push everything inside like this.
Right.
The loose thread which is hanging down.
Yeah, which is just all over me now.
I'm just chucking at you. You don't mind. You're fine. So give it a shake. If you wanted to, you could actually quilt this or put wadding in, but I think it might be a bit much. But you do whatever you actually like.
Yeah, but if you're wadding in, you get less presents in it.
Yeah, that's true. You don't really want wadding. Don't put wadding on a stocking. No, you want as much room as possible for all the gifts you're going to get. So I'll just give that another quick press.
Oh, yeah.
Press that down, and then you top stitch. Oh,
Oh, what's the matter?
I just caught something.
That's your why.
Is it
it's
my
your
wire?
why I caught the tree, don't worry. You've got a...
Before we knock that lovely tree
microphone.
over, I do love that tree. The idea of a triangular tree as opposed to a full tree. It's a really good idea.
half tree.
Half tree, yeah, half tree.
I was going to get them for my house, but I couldn't be bothered.
I want to get a new tree. We don't get real ones because we grew up with real ones, and there are pine needles everywhere in March.
March? You leave it until March?
No, but as in they're still in the carpets and the rugs. Right, okay, that's just a quick press, and I'll just top stitch, and then we can decorate. Can't believe I've managed to actually get this all done with plenty of time.
Just because little Paul's saying, why don't you put a Christmas tree skirt on your Christmas tree? That doesn't stop the needles falling down, Paul. No. Oh. Have you not put yours up yet, little Paul? Oh, he's late this year. Oh, he's been doing it today.
Today? Oh, I'm going to do mine next week. I've got some sewing to do at the weekend.
Yeah.
Right. Now we decorate. I've got loads of time. This is amazing.
Well, I've got lots to do. So.
You have. Right, okay, so what you actually
you've
have
got 5 minutes of
like that,
demonstration.
and then that is then, you've got your loop, however you actually want to do it. Now, it's at this point, it tells you to add your trimming. So, to add your trimming.
It's nice. I like it. I'm just going to hold. Okay.
Just double check. That doesn't make sense in my head. Just no.
I haven't got
right.
Rick Rack in this hour, but you can add your Rick. Is the Rick Rack on the web, Paul? Or just double check?
Yeah, that's right. No, I'm just double checking because I would have put it in afterwards, but there we are. We put it on now. So turn it. Make sure, get it in your head the right way around. Where's the Rick Rack going to go? Put it back. Turn it over. Your Rick Rack is going to go on the outside.
It's underneath as the Rick Rack.
So I'm going to, so I know which side, I'm going to put a mark on there. Erasable
your Rick Rack
pen.
doesn't go there yet.
Erasable pen. If you're not sure, check it on your fabric, but I know this comes off. So then I know that this is the side it needs to have any embellishment I'm going to put on
But
at
it
this
only
point.
needs to be the top half.
Yeah, the top half.
Don't
So
need to
bear
put
in mind, you're going to bear in mind how deep you want. You might put the cuff all the way down to here, however you want. So I'm just going to put a bit of Rick Rack around the top part.
Okay.
So let's just trim some off. We could put whatever trimming you actually wanted to at this point, but we're just going to use the Rick Rack because it's on there. So I'm just going to cut it about all the way around. I do like this blue on the white, actually.
White on blue.
White on blue. It's polar bears.
You get 25 metres, the Rick Rack. There it is. 25 metres, $12.99.
That's a lot of Rick Rack.
A lot of Rick Rack.
A lot of Rick Rack. Now, just pin that on.
4 minutes left with Jess.
I'm not going to need 4 minutes. That's
You in
for
again
sure.
before Christmas, or is this your last Christmas?
This is my last one because December's are really busy in our household.
Oh.
So with youngest
right.
son's birthday. So I'm not in till January now.
That'll be here before you know it.
I know.
I'm still shocked. I remember
August, September, and now suddenly we're December. You know what I mean? That last part of the year has flown past.
It really has, hasn't it? It's gone
Any tips
crazy.
on what you do with your rick-rack at the end?
I would, if you can, try and overlap the bits like that, so you don't actually see the ends. You could also use, what do we call it?
I know what you mean. Fray check.
Fray check.
Yeah. Got it on our website.
I'm not sure if that's actually the brand name or whether that's because I call it Fray check with it.
No, we sell Prims, not Pims. Prims Fray check.
Yeah, I use Fray check a lot. It's really handy, especially if you're doing sort of loose denim or anything like that. So
like a Christmassy one, Pims.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just going to pin and stitch that in place. It might be slightly wonky, might not.
Okay. While you're stitching that,
yes,
because you're just going to do a straight line through the middle.
Do a straight line for the middle. I'll move that down.
I'm just going to talk about on the sack here, which Jess will take you through in a second. You can make it from the bundle of fabric, but if you also want the cord, we sell the cord separately. Graphics coming in for the cord. There it is, $5.49. I think it's there's no label. I don't know how much is on there, Paul. I think it's 3 meters, isn't it? That was Wendy, because Wendy's used some of this. She made a nice tape to go over it. Can you find out how many that comes in? And I think it's 3 meters well, but I'm just going to check for you. And then the eyelets that you'd need with the tool to squidge them with. Graphics coming in. You're not missing anything with Jess, don't worry. All she's doing is stone a straight line. Oh, they're the 14mm ones. £9.99 in the silver colour. They're not brass, ignore that, because they're the silver finish ones. Okay, and we'll come back to you about how much is on there for you in a second. It's great to have everything. Oh, there we go. Now, can you talk and sew at the same time?
I can.
This sack.
Yes.
It's quite a simple
technique,
isn't it?
It's brilliant, and I love the fact it's actually got the eyelets on it.
Sorry, I'm asking you to do something.
No, that's all right. I love the fact it's got a channel, as it were.
2.5 metres, not 3. 2.5 metres. Thank you.
So yeah, and the fact it's actually got channels and you've got the eyelets as a design. I think it's a really nice design because it's nice and simple and neat, and it looks elegant. I like elegant.
And then you got I just think I think that's so cute. Imagine a child waking up on Christmas morning to seeing all their father Christmas gifts in there. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think that's and also, to be perfectly honest, if you've got, for us, we have, you know, Father Christmas comes to school parties and he hands out presents. I think that's a lovely thing to make for a school.
Blimey, you'd have to make 30 though for all the kids in the class.
No, not individual, as in like a great big sack to put the presents in.
I think they give the child each sack.
No.
It's a posh school.
No. Right, okay. So rick-rack, sewn all the way around. I would fray check that bit in, and then put it back out again. And then you and push it all back in again, obviously. I think the penguins work really well because it's different.
It is different, isn't it?
It is, and then you have your lovely hanging loop.
Also, boys, when they get to a certain age...
Yeah, they're not into cutesy things, are they?
I mean, it's cutesy, but it's fun, isn't it? They're funny penguins, you know what I mean? And
they
it's
are.
Kind of and I know shouldn't be gender, but...
But it's true. Some of, you know, my sons, you know, I won't wear that because it's pink. It's like, well, pink... You can go through the whole...
Well, it's like Neil's. I had a pink cup to drink my water out of, and Neil's little boy was like, pink, pink. I've got to go.
That's all right, my darling.
Have a lovely Christmas. We'll see you in January.
You will.
Thank you so much for that. I've just got to go and do fabrics.
That's okay.
Take care of yourself, won't you?
Bye, everyone.
Right. Bundles very quickly. Lots of people have been asking about the doves. Start with the doves first, then. So I'll do the blue and white one because I've got them here made already. So you get the kit for this. £19. Oh, look, £19. And Jess, how many can you make in that metre out of this? Loads. Loads and loads. You get the instructions. You get half a metre of the blue, half a metre of the white. You get the embroidery thread. You get sewing thread. And you get ribbons. £19 and 99 pence. And we've also got it in. I won't show you the lovely ones that we've got there because it's a slightly different fabric, yeah.
Oh, and you get the wadding as well. You get the wadding as well, yeah. Get wadding as well. So again, this one, you get the... That wasn't Jess. You get the ½ metre each of the fabric. You get the thread, the embroidery. These have got red eyes, obviously, the grey ones. And you get the instructions and the wadding, £24.99. And then bundles for the sack or the stocking. The one that Jess had made, which was the Christmas tree one. ½ metre of each fabric again. £23.99, ½ metre Christmas trees, ½ metre of the red, ½ metre of the green. The thread and the instructions there, £23.99. Next is the penguins. There you go. ½ metre of the penguins, ½ metre of the blue, ½ metre of the white. Thread and instructions. And then last but not least, I've got the Scandal, which we haven't really shown that much. This one's a heavier weight fabric. It's the patchwork linen look. And then you've got the Christmas red and the latte and the thread and the... Now, please check out your baskets on all of those. Right, how long have I got? Right, very quickly. Special deal. We've got a special deal on today and tomorrow, or while stocks last. But I have to tell you, it's been so busy today, it might not still be around tomorrow. If you go to the website, excuse me, www.sewingquarter.com, there's a green banner across the top of the page that you need to click on, which will automatically take you to shop. Now, there's more than this. There are 11 items. There it is, there it is, there it is. You need to enter the code when you check out of 50SQ. You'll get 50% off all of those. They're all Sewing Quarter branded goods. And it's only until stocks last. So please, 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 it's been so busy in there this morning. 50% off, half price. So get on the web. You can only do that on the website. Oh, can they ring? Can they ring for that? Was it only on the website? We'll find out. We'll find out for you. We'll find out. I think it's just on the website, but we'll find out. Don't go anywhere. After the break, I've got more Workroom essentials. Just me, all on my own, with some Workroom essentials. And I've got 10 seconds left to do... Well, I think I might have to go and have a sit down, really. I'm a bit tired. It's been a long day. I'll see you in 3 minutes from now.
Follow us on Pinterest. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to discover sewing work we create and love.
In our 12 kits of Christmas, we've got festive treats from the 1st of December. We're giving you a discount delight at 9 a.m. Make sure you remember. From the 1st of December to the 12th day, Santa will be arriving every morning for us on his sleigh. He's ticked off his nice list and we're right at the top. We're getting an extra goodie every day. You won't want them to stop. So, from the 1st of the month, settle down to watch us with a cup of Christmas cheer. Our daily special treat will be the start of a fabric-filled Sewing Quarter year. So here I am in the archives of the Quilters Guild of the British Isles, and look at this. We have got such a scoop for you, the Sewing Quarter viewers. You will not believe what we're getting. You see all the gorgeous fabrics that this quilt is made out of? Well, we are going to bring you the fabrics to recreate this gorgeous period quilt. This quilt is so precious, I'm not even allowed to touch it, but I can touch the fabrics that we're bringing to you. And you know what? I've got a bit of a favourite already. So sometime in the near future, you will be able to buy these gorgeous reproduction fabrics. They are stunning. Now, I can't tell you the date yet, but keep your eyes peeled for the adverts, because very soon here on Sewing Quarter, we are going to have these exquisite fabrics.
For 2 days only, you can save 50% on our range of Sewing Quarter essential tools, including quilting rulers, cutting mats, professional scissors, and rotary cutters. Use code 50SQ on Friday the 1st of December and Saturday the 2nd of December, and you'll get 50% off. This means our rotary cutter with 5 blades is just £8.50 and our A3 self-healing cutting mat is only £10. So get them while you can. Visit sewingquarter.com and browse the range. But this exclusive offer ends at £11.59 on Saturday.
Make sure you take advantage of that 50% off. I can't tell you how busy it is, people going in and getting those. And it is just the web. It is just the web. You can't ring to get them. You do have to just buy on the web. Right, and also, well done if you got our very, very first Festive Sew Special. It's 12 days of Christmas. So this morning it was the Liberty sewing boxes. Lovely little sewing. Oh, gorgeous. They've gone. They've gone. Tomorrow, Natasha will have something completely different in the big box, and I will on Sunday as well. Right, now, we weren't meant to have this, but because we've just been talking about fray check and everything, we thought we'd bring it out for him. This lasts so long, this little bottle. £5.49. Literally, you can put it at the end of lines of stitches, you can put it at the end of fabric, you can put it at the end of rick-rack. It just literally stops everything from fraying. And it's ideal. It doesn't dry clumpy. It doesn't dry sticky. It just literally, especially if you're doing like a jersey or something like that, and you just want to finish off a seam, just literally use that. Just a drop, a tiny, tiny drop at a time. You don't need to use more than that. Okay, and also while we're on the subject, let me do the rick racks, because we didn't really do the rick racks, did we? I've got 4 rick racks here. Yours will obviously all be a full card. Where do you want to go first? Okay, let's do white first then, as it's here. £12.99 for 25 metres. Nice wide rick rack. So you get 25 metres. It's very, very white, that. Pure, pure white, that one. Okay. Then I've also got the red. This is like our Christmas red, this one. It looks a bit more scarlety on the telly, but it's a Christmassy red. £12.99, 25 metres. Okay, I've also got it in blue. I just realised those doves with there. 25 metres of the blue. Navy, because we do several blues. That sort of goes with my shirt. It's only because my shirt's shot, you see, with different colours, that's why. Okay, and then the last one is green. Now, what colour green do they call this? Foliage. Forest, nearly. Got some of the letters right. £12.99 for 25 metres. Okay, right, now let's get on with the show. They were just ones that we just wanted to add in. Oh, I love this. This sold out, right? Excuse me. This sold out. We've got it back in. We've got it back in, though. Add a bit of pink to your workroom. It's lovely, isn't it? Now, it's limited. It's limited, limited, limited. Pink A2 self-healing cutting mat. One side is inches. One side is centimetres. It's an A2. It's £14.99. I know, isn't it lovely? Ideal Christmas gift. Gorgeous. This one's been used a bit, but... You got the angles on the corner. You got the measurements up the sides. I say it's inches one side. Centimetres on the other side. We know it's self-healing because Ian, head buyer, tested it. $14.99. Oh, $14.99. Pink A. I was just chatting to someone else then. Pink A2 cutting mat. Right, moving on. Remember, you can add to your basket. If you already bought something, it's only 1p for the whole day. Because remember I said on the Liberty thing, check out, right? If you checked out on that, you can now buy something from this app. In fact, if you buy that and you check out, and then in 2 minutes' time, you see the seam ripper with the light on, you think, oh, I wanted that as well. Check out again. It'll still only cost you £2.95 for the whole day. What's next? Teflon. You see this. I love this. When I first got this, I was like, oh, it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. It's an 18-inch square, 18-inch square non-stick pressing sheet. Believe me, when you get this, you'll think, oh, I don't need that. I don't need that. Once you've got that in your kit, in your workroom, you will not believe it. It's brilliant because when I'm going to open it, I'll just open it for you, actually. Let me just. I just have this because I always think of a pressing cloth as an old tea towel. Remember, because that's all I use. This is brilliant, right? Now you kind of think, oh, John, that's just like an 8-inch square bit of plastic. That's what it feels like. If you're doing Bondaweb, if you're Bondawebbing some lace, if you're doing a plique, how many times do you get the glue or the adhesive on the bottom of your iron, or you get it on your ironing board? With this, you don't need to. With this, you can either, well, this is how I use it, right? I haven't got anything to press it with, but I'll show you. Oh, no, there you go. Pretend this is a piece of fabric. And pretend I want to Bondaweb some rickrack to it, right? So I've got my Bondaweb, got my rickrack. If you used your real iron just on your ironing board, you ironed on here, either your Bondaweb would come onto your iron or it would seep onto your ironing board. Use your pressing cloth like this. Now, the one thing I must tell you is it transfers heat incredibly. It's boiling, boiling, boiling hot. So please, please, please be careful when you're using this. If the Bondaweb does seep, or any adhesive does seep, it goes onto the pressing cloth, not onto the ironing or the ironing board cover or the iron. So it saved you all of that. And also, if it does seep onto this, when you move it away, when this cools down, you can just peel it off. You just peel off the adhesive and it goes. As I say, the one word of warning is when you're using this, this does get very hot. So don't do what I did, iron something on it and then lean on it like that, because it's hot, it gets hot. But it's brilliant. It's a lot of people are messaging saying how many years they've had their Teflon pressing cloth, because it just lasts and lasts and lasts. So I'll just put that there with that. Right, I did mention the seam ripper with the light. Oh, I've got it here now. I'll just put that. I'm tidying up as I'm going along today. I love this. What a fantastic Christmas gift, but these are limited. They always sell out. They are limited, limited, limited. $7.99. Top comes off. Oops. There you go. Are you ready? So if you're unpicking and you can't quite see your stitches, look. So I'm not going to unpick my shirt, obviously. The light, look at the light on the shirt there. Look at the light. You can see so clearly what you're trying to unpick. It comes with the batteries inside it. Look there, those little skinny light watch batteries. It's an LED light. Comes with a top. And it switches off, on, off, on. $7.99. Limited, limited, limited. Always sells out. Always, always, always sells out. It's fantastic, isn't it? I love it. What a brilliant idea. Simple, like most of the best ideas. Very, very simple. Well, I said that. Sold out each time we've brought it. Now we've got a limited collection. Limited collection now. Now, I've also got the pull-through snag one along the same lines from the same... this one has got lift. Will you tell that lady to get out of the gallery while we're trying to concentrate, please? Well, it's no lady, it's Hayley. There's a snag. Right, okay, apparently she's come up to give me a note, right? John, your shirt's unbuttoned too low down. This is a snag repair tool. With light. It's making me cough now. Anyway, here you go. This is, you know when you got a pullover and I'll turn the light off for a second. Brilliant little gift, a fantastic stocking filler, and something you didn't know you needed till you got it. At £7.99. It's a snag repair tool with light. $7.99. Right, now, I've only got 10 of these in stock, right? Always sells incredibly, incredibly well. Eau de coat. Now, if you don't know what eau de coat is, it's a gloop that you can paint onto fabric to make it waterproof. It is fantastic. You can either do it before you make the garment, excuse me, or you think this is bad, you haven't been in one, I've been really poorly. Or you can paint it afterwards. You can paint it afterwards. What they suggest you do is 3 coats. You do 1 coat, leave it for 2 hours, 1 coat, leave it for 2 hours, 1 coat, leave it for 24 hours, then do your stitching. So don't be thinking, oh, I'll make it later on this afternoon. It does need 24 hours to totally dry. Or, of course, you can make the garment like we did. I don't know if this wash bag was done like that, but Rebecca Reed did some wash bags, and then she painted it afterwards, and it works. It is brilliant. I haven't got all the water and everything to show you today because I've only got 10 of these left. But you don't lose the gorgeousness of the fabric while you're doing it. Right, you see, so you start off with your normal fabric, right, soft fabric. Then this is 1 layer. Still, you see, you've still got movement. You've still got this is 2 layers. And then this is the 3 layers. Nice, nice. And you can feel it. It feels like that, like oilskin. It's really, really good. So you can either coat the outside to make it waterproof. What I always say, though, is when you make a wash bag like this, if you don't want the fabric on the outside to have that waterproof finish, I would eau de coat the inside, because there's nothing worse is when your toothpaste squirts when you don't want it to, or your shampoo leaks in the bottom of your bag. If that's got eau de coat on it, then it's not going to seep out and go out everything, is it? You can use it, you know what you can use it for as well? If you've got tablecloths, outdoor tablecloths or kitchen tablecloths, you love the fabric and you want that kind of plasticized finish, just paint the whole fabric with it. What they say is put it on with like a credit card. What I always do is put it on with a paintbrush, then scrape the credit card over the edge so you take the excess off. Then you leave it to dry, then you realize, then you test it, see if you want it to be more than that. It's just a fantastic thing, but there's only 10 left. There are only 10 left, so if that is in your basket, please check out straight away. Right, now the cutting mat is flying out the door. Just see how many are left. $14.99. Lots of these in the baskets. Multi-buyers as well. At £14.99. Right, Premier, you know when you buy a sewing machine, you get a little, the tiny little pipette, don't you, of oil? Well, get this. Get this for £2.99. Then it's always there. It's brand new today. Premier, Premier, Premier today. You've always got it there, haven't you, ready? You only need the tiniest drop, though. But that comes with the sewing machine is going to run out eventually, isn't it? 20 millilitres here. £2.99 if ever you need a tiny, especially on those older machines where you won't have oiled it for a while. £2.99. Prim sewing machine oil. Premier today. Okay, doing some weights. Doing swans. Right. Blue first. I've got blue. I'm going to show you them both because you might not. There's blue and there's pink. There's pink and there's blue. We're doing the blue first. There are fewer of the pink than there are of the blue, just so you know. I used to be able to juggle, but I can't do it anymore. Each one's 104 grams. It's just perfect if you're just placing your pattern pieces and you want to stop them wafting while you cut out. You don't want to pin it all. Just drop these onto your fabric, onto your pattern pieces on top of your fabric, and they'll just hold it in place. You can see how. Look. They're the blue. These the pink. There's no difference, just the colour. Just the colour, same weight, same idea. There's fewer of these than there are of the blue one. Oh, that one. Fewer of these than there are of the blue one. $12.50 for 4 weights. You see, all these are ideal little Christmas gifts, aren't they? And these are kind of things that you wouldn't necessarily just buy for yourself, are they? They're nice, aren't they? Okay, now, when this next thing first came into stock, I haven't got one in a packet, but when this next thing, Hayley was like, why do you need one of those? And I said, I've got one at the end of my ironing board. Why don't you just rest your iron in your cradle at the end? And I said, mine hasn't got a cradle. And she's like, no ironing board comes without a cradle. Mine hasn't got a cradle. So you get one of these. See, little Tim. No, not little Tim. Tim's doesn't have a cradle. No, little Tim's at Christmas, isn't it? That's Tiny Tim. Get it right, John. This is fantastic, $5.99. Now, the other thing is, not everybody wants to use their ironing board all the time, do they? They've just got their ironing mat like we have, or their ironing blanket, or their ironing sheet. And you don't want an ironing board out, but you want somewhere to rest your iron, don't you? This is brilliant. Prim silicone iron. Right, half the stock of the eau de coat has been checked out and gone, just so you know. £5.99. I know it's not very exciting. I know it's not very exciting, but it's an essential. It's an essential, isn't it? It's not exciting, but it's an essential. Okay, now one of Janice's favourite items that we do is the loop turner. Now it's not the one that the one with the I was going to say the piles. Then I don't mean the piles. One with the pipes. No, tubes. It's this one. This one has a closed end. No, this one has the open end. This one is the one with the open end. It's just like the snag tool that we just showed you. $3.99. I'm having trouble with my wits because I'm hungry. Is it 11:15? Yeah, it is. Yeah, 11:15. I better have something to eat before I leave. $3.99. Prim loop turner, $3.99. So what you do is you slide it through your rouleau, catch this at the end, pull it through, and then you literally can turn the fabric through. If I had to, we haven't got one in a packet, so I can't show you an illustration on the packet. £3.99. So if you're doing very, very narrow rouleaus, for like, imagine doing the back of the wedding dress, all those rouleau loops at the back of a wedding dress, for all those buttons, hundreds of buttons. $3.99. Now, there are only 3 of these left, and it's been discontinued. In fact, Lucy, last time I was on with Lucy, she went, we haven't discontinued it, they've discontinued it, right? And there's only 3 available. There are only 3 available. It's a magnifying glass with tweezers. Look, there's only 3 of you can get this now. £5.49. It's ideal. So you got a pair of, you can just use the tweezers as per usual. But if you want to do close-up work, there are only 3 of these left now. At £5.49. Excuse me, I've gone all sniffy suddenly. That's about to go. Okay. What? Oh! No, I haven't got that. It was in the trolley, because I had it in prep this morning. Right, okay. Now, somebody has not been to the local kitchen shop and ripped off a handle from a kitchen cupboard. This is brilliant. Now, can I just say, when I went to Jane's shop a couple of weekends ago, a couple of Sundays ago, in her shop, she has, you know, the great big industrial one that people who are putting windows in, you know, those great big sucker things. She's got those on her ruler. Shelley needs this, look. So you get this, right? You get your ruler. You can fit it to your ruler like this. So if you don't want to be holding your ruler at the edge, hold it here. So while you're using your rotary cutter, you can be holding here, can't you? Or if you just want to lift it, move, lift it, move, lift it, move, follow me, lift it, move, lift it, move, lift it, move, back to the beginning. Lift it, move, lift it, move, lift it, move, lift it, move. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So your hand's not going, And also, if you have dexterity problems, you don't want to be pressing on this. Then you've got that little handle to press. It's absolutely brilliant. Oh, Paul. Paul says he's got no nails and he can't lift up the... He's a nightmare, he says, so you pick them up like this. And then it's really easy to get off. Look, there's a little tab on there. Just get your finger underneath the tab and it lifts them off, you see. Look, there's another one, and there's one obviously on that side there. Oh, sorry, I'm saying on this one. No, the sticky one that sticks to the table. That's supposed to be for sale in this hour. It was in the trolley first thing this morning. So I'm just talking to Chris. It's a silver 1 meter 50. It's in a packet, and it's one that sticks to the table. Okay, that's brilliant. Make sure you get that. I'm going to get one of those. I think they're fantastic. In fact, they could be my Christmas presents to everybody. Look how easy was that. Loads of you adding that to your basket. I love it. Right, loads of you adding that to your basket. Loads of you adding that to your basket. Right, okay. I'll do some chalk for you. Oh, there it is, thank you. Right, I've got two. I've got the stick. Okay, I'll need a little piece of dark fabric as well, please. Have you got one? Prim stick chalk wheel, £5.49. What it is this is full of tailor's chalk. And if you don't want to get the tailor's chalk on your hand, you see here, you've got like a serrated edge. Oh, there you can see it coming out now. So what you do is you get your, I'll do it on my shirt. Here you go, look, watch this. I'm not doing any more lines on my shirt. Anyway, so if you want to mark your fabric, there you go. And if it goes, so you can mark your seam line. Oh, the trees have sold out. Well, there are only 3 of them. Eau de Cote, there's only 3 left. So this is the Prim Stick Chalk Wheel. £5.49. Now, if you don't want that, I've got a mouse. Now, I think yours comes with a top as well. I think yours does come with a top. If you don't want that, I've got the mouse. Now, this is slightly more sophisticated because it's got a little, excuse me, little window in it there to see how much French chalk you've still got inside. Take the top off. Yeah, no, I'm convinced this one comes with a top as well. Right, okay, same thing again. I'll do it to my shirt. Fantastic. Amazing. That's if you want to be able to, because obviously the stick that I showed you here, it's got ergonomically shaped. This one you can just, if you've got lots and lots of marking to do, then this would be good for, you know what I mean? It's good shaping for your hand. Ah, I've got my tape measure now. Oh, I've done it on my shirt, thank you, Chris. Right, let's do the tape measure now. Now this you're thinking, oh, tape measure, any old tape measure. You know, when you go to an old-fashioned fabric shop, I used to, when I first moved to London, all the fabric shops were in Soho, down Berwick Street and everything like that, all the tailoring suppliers and things, they would have a brass ruler along the side of their table. So you could literally measure your fabric, get your bolt of fabric, measure it, cut it. It's done like that. This is like the modern-day equivalent, right? Look at this. Whatever you do, don't open it, little Paul said. Right. This is fantastic, look. Because it's 1.5 meters length, it's all in centimetres, this. 1.5 meters in length. The black bit is 1 meter, right? But it's got, I'm not going to take the back off, but it's got a sticky back plastic peel away backing. So you take the backing off, and then you can stick it to your cutting table. So then you've got the length. You've always got the length of on the side of your cutting table. The other idea I had when we first got it, you know, when the kids come round and you measure them against the kitchen wall, put it on a door frame, put it on the wall in your pantry. Oh, so you can't see it there. Put it on the wall in your pantry or something like that. And then it's just a nice little idea when the kids come around and you can mark how tall, you'd put it the other way, obviously, for the kids, but the bricks are 7 centimetres deep, our bricks. Anyway, that's fantastic. £2.99, £2.99. Lots of you adding that to your basket now, so. Brilliant stocking filler. Brilliant stocking filler, that one. I'll just fold it up. One of you won't get this one, don't worry. Oh, hello, Ethne, my love. Hello, Ethne, good to see you. Oh, thank you, Ethne. The ironing sheet or the ironing blanket? Oh, the Teflon sheet. Oh, it is. Ethne, it's absolutely brilliant. Like, everybody keeps messaging in saying how they didn't know how they survived without it. And yet, when I first got it, this is me, right? Oh, that won't sell. That won't sell. Bit of plastic, that won't sell. It's one of our top sellers. One of our absolute top sellers. And I think it's because this and that lovely little iron, which I haven't got for you today, once you've realised how brilliant they are, you can't help but getting overexcited about them. It feels, it's obviously very, very highly developed, technology and everything, because I went, oh, that'll melt. As soon as when you put your iron on that, it's just going to melt, isn't it? Let me have a look. You can put it on the highest heat settings on your iron, gently scrape fusible residue off if you need to. It's just brilliant. Doesn't say if it was NASA that did it. It's just brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And as Ethne said, £15.99, absolutely brilliant. Okay, next. Right, I've got an ironing blanket and I've got an ironing sheet here. This is the blanket, which is the one we use here. Oh, we haven't got it today. I'll show you then. This is the blanket. This is 90 by 60 centimetres, VGPH46. It's the one you see. It's the one you see me using here all the time. When I brought this to air the first time, there were so many people put this in the basket. So many people bought this, and then people messaged in saying how brilliant it was. So I think the reason we don't use it on our table here now is it's just a bit too big because we're cramped for space when there's me and a designer and a sewing machine and an iron and everything like that. Now, it's reversible. Oh, is it? I've always thought that was just oh, it says it is. So you can use that. So I always just thought that that was the protector for your table. But apparently in the details, not that I've got here, it's reversible. It says, nicht auf Hitze oder Dampfempfindlichen Oberflächen verwenden. Or ne pas utiliser sur de matériel sensible à la chaleur et la vapeur d'eau. Right, you've got on this side, now obviously I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't use it to measure anything with, obviously. But if you just need a quick guide, you've got centimetres, you've got your 45 degrees, your 60 degrees, and your 30 degrees angle there. You've got a grid. I mean, it's just for quick checking. You know, you think, oh, how long was that again? Oh, yeah, 4 centimetres or whatever. Yeah, like, say if you've got this bit of fabric, you're like, oh, now how long did I make it? Oh, yes, hang on. So let's start at, this way. Oh, hang on. No, what am I doing? Why does that... Oh, now, look. It's not a tape right the way across. It goes to 40 and then it starts again. I couldn't figure out why 39 went both ways. 12, you see, you could just use it as a quick measuring tool like that, you know what I mean? Or if you then want to do the bias on it, just I mean, you can just get the bias going there. Fold it in half. Okay. Okay, now, quickly, before I go to the lamp, I've got a special offer today and tomorrow, but it's while stocks last. On the web, it's only available on the web. Oh, there I am, look. See the green banner? You just click on the green banner. It takes you to this special little department in the shop. When we started this morning, there are 11 items. Now, you won't know if they're sold out until you click on them. They don't disappear if they've sold out. But if you check out, when you come to check out, you put in the code of 50 SQ, you'll get them all half price. Here's some examples of what you'll get, or you can get. Sewing quarter quilting ruler was £13.99, now £6.99. Pinking shears were £14.99, now £7.49. Embroidery scissors, oh, now, they're the little embroidery scissors we give as a gift, £9.99, now £4.99. And then the cutting mat there, £39.90. That's a brilliant saving, isn't it? I mean, they're all 50%, £19.99. Then you've got 4 more there, and there are 3 more on the web as well. But it's the advert, Natasha did the advert, it says for today and tomorrow. I don't know if it says and stock stuff. The way you've been buying them this morning, there might not be any left tomorrow. There might not be any left tomorrow. You know what, if you're just setting up a workroom, you know somebody who is setting up a workroom, an ideal way of setting up at half the price. 50%, that's half price. Isn't it brilliant? Right, let's go and do lamp. Now, don't they say pole dancing? And my friend Leroy, he does pole dancing, not for a living, as a keep fit exercise thing, and he said it's brilliant. Whoa! LED light. I just put the light on. Touch. It's a little button there. You just literally touch it. It's a Daylight Company slimline floor lamp. Now, I had this the other day. It's so, there's the little, oh, I'll just step out of the shot, I think. Just a touch on off there. £149.99. It's beautiful. Now, the thing is, it's very contemporary. Whether you, excuse me, use it in a sewing room, I think this would look nice in a really contemporary lounge over the top of your... Do you know what I mean? Over the top of your chair, if you're going to have a reading lamp or something like that. I just think it's got 2 sections here. Oh, hang on, I'll go with you. Okay, there's the switch. Then keep going up. There's one. You see there's one, I don't know what it's called, bendy bit there. And then carry on up. And there's another bendy bit here. Gooseneck, it's called, apparently. And then obviously the lamp itself there. I'll just switch it back on for you. It's brilliant. The light is brilliant. Daylight light, LED light. So this won't get hot. This won't get hot at all because it's LED light. Also, the thing I've noticed since I've had my smart meter put in, LED bulbs take nothing, or very, very little. Normal lights, poof, tumble dryer, poof. Anyway, £149.99. It's just fantastic, and it looks sleek, it looks gorgeous. Oh, it comes in a box. I'll do it, don't worry. I need some tools and things. Add it to your basket. Remember, it's only 1p. Now, even if you buy a machine, right? Even if you buy a sewing machine, it's only 1p and p. Okay, right. This is the ironing sheet. Now, you're going to have to get rid of that graphic there to see the full effect. There it is, look. So on the front, I'm going to come round to the front. So what you get here is this is a pin cushion. These are all little pockets that you can put your needle, because you sit here. In real life, you sit here. You see? So you've got little pockets under here. Then at the other end there, I'll go down to the other end. You've got your little scrap bag here. So you pop your little scraps of fabric in there, or anything rubbish there. Oh, yeah, we've got some footage of this somewhere, haven't we? And then you can use this to iron on, but you can put your scissors in here, pop your scissors in the little loop there at the end, or any tool that you want to get in the end there. This is an iron. I'll just move this, because a lot of the time, you don't have room for an ironing board and an ironing mat. And you can iron on this as well. You can iron on this as well. Look, must be reversible like the other one. £33.99. £33. Now, this is a slightly different fabric, this is more like a canvas fabric, this one. Ooh, that iron's lovely and warm. £33.99. I've got some footage to show you here. Oh, I might have to talk over it. £33.99. There you go. It's also, there you go. The tape measure, the scissors and everything, a little pocket. Oh, it's a seam ripper that you would not leave like that. Just brilliant, isn't it? Look, so you can sit this side, work at your sewing machine, reach across, do your ironing. It's just $33.99. So that's the sheet. That's the Prim multi-ironing sheet, 50 by 92. Very static, that picture, isn't it? Very static. And that's the sheet, and this is the blanket. That's the difference between the two. This one you just use as your iron. Well, you can use it whatever you want to use it for, but I just use this as an ironing mat, whereas that one you can use all sorts of things, for all sorts of things. Brilliant. Right. Oh, Paul, have you seen the big blue one, the Prim blue one? And that's sold out, that one, isn't it? Needles. These are Prim Quilters Premium with silver eye 23mm extra fine needles, £4.49. Right, now look, there's needles in there. You think, oh, how am I going to get those out? They'll all fall out. No. Little magnet in there, you see. So then you can take the one out that you want to use. Oh, he says. Like that. Do your bit of stitching. Now, these are very, very short 23mm short needles there. When you're finished, pop it back in. Right? It's brilliant, isn't it? Way of sewing. And they're not going to fall out, look. Look, I'm really giving that one. Oh. And then you can just pop them back. Yep. Okay. Obviously, when you get these things at home, they'll all be in packets. You're just seeing them here, not in packets, right? This is a Prim Sew and Knit gauge, 12.5 centimetres, 6 inches. Basically, you can count, well, you can look, if you're doing a hem, or like Jess was saying earlier, you need to work out how far away from the needle everything is. So you could mark your wishy-washy tape on there, whether it's in centimetres or inches. You can mark a hem with it. So if you're marking a hem from the floor, you can just make sure it's 2.5 inches all the way around. If you want to count how many knitting stitches you've done, you can look through that central thing then, count the amount of stitches you've done per inch. So if your knitting pattern says you should have 15 stitches every 1.5 inches, you could put this on, other way around, 1.5 inches, and then count how many stitches you've got between the start here and the marker. Yeah, so I've just said that, hems. I've just did hems like this. You can do a circle. What you do is, with a circle, you put your pin in the end here. You mark, say you want a 2.5 inch radius circle. So you put that at 2.5 inches. This bit's pinned in here. You mark here, move it, mark here, move it, mark here, move it, mark here, move it. So it gives you the perfect, it's a bit like the, you know, the Elna on the sewing machine, if that was the pin and then this was the stitching line. Oh, it's gone the wrong way now. £2.49. Would the oil do for my overlocker, John, when it comes? Now, Anne was that. I think, I'll double check this for you, Anne, but I think that didn't, Amanda Wyatt said you didn't need oil on your overlocker. I'll double check. I'll double check for you though. But yes, it would do. But I'll double check with you. But yes, I think it's universal for any sewing machine like that, Anne. Let me have a look. GB. Oh, right. It's harmful to aquatic animals. That's the first thing. It doesn't say. I'm presuming you could use it on any machine. But Anne, I'll find out for you if it'll work on your overlocker. How will I know? Anne, I'll have to do it. I'll have to try and remember to tell you on air on Sunday, Anne. Oh, and if you email Paul now, not Paul now, email studio@sewingquarter.com. Paul can send me that email and I can reply to you. There it is, studio@sewingquarter.com. The only thing it says is that it's harmful to aquatic organisms. Iron rest can be used, oh, yes, now, and someone said that the other day. I'll just go and get it, hang on a sec. No, you're not looking at anything because I'm coming back. Right. You can use the iron rest under your sewing machine pedal, stops it wandering off if you've got a wooden floor. So put this underneath your pedal on the floor. And that was from Anne, yes. I think they've taken my pedal from here. Yeah, it's gone now. There was a pedal here. But you can, you know, sometimes you put your foot on it, it slides along like that. With that on underneath it doesn't. That's a good idea. Hilda, is the A1 cutting mat self-healing? Is this A1 or is that? This one's, this is A2. Do you mean A1 on the website, Anne? We'll have a look for you, my love. Hilda, what did I say? Anne, sorry. Yeah, Hilda, sorry. Lucy, oh, wouldn't that look matte? Wouldn't that mat look pretty with some applique on those pockets? That, yes. You can make it your own, really, couldn't you? The front of that with applique on the pockets, yeah. Be beautiful. Imagine with a fabric or hexes coming out of there. Do you mean Hilda? Okay, okay, Helen. Paul says, can you ring customer services? They'll be able to answer you. And Hilda, they're still looking up for you now. What time is it? We've only got 20 minutes. We need to find out. Oh, it's on the thing's on the table. The actual thing's on the table in there, isn't it? So Chris could look for us. So that's the sheet. That's the only sheet that over there that could be embroidered on. What next, then? Oh, yes. Now, got the Fiskars shears here. These ones that look like a pelican, aren't they? Oh, I've got 2 woodpeckers in my garden at the moment. They're lovely. Soft grip now. They're called dressmaking shears. For me, these are a little bit short for dressmaking shears. Because obviously that 9.5 inches is the whole length. It's not just the blade. But these are fantastic, especially if you've got dexterity problems. No, what they've done is, normally on a shear, you would measure from end of thingy to end of thingy, but your blade's usually much longer than that, because the handle is taking up far more room than would normally on a pair of shears. But you see, this here, you could only cut, what was that, about 4 inches of fabric at a time, do you know what I mean? But they are absolutely brilliant, because, you see here, there's a lock there. First of all, they're going to sit in your drawer like this, or in your toolbox like this. Totally safe. The end of is blunt. They haven't done a sharp point at the end there, so that's blunt. So they can live in your drawer like that. Then when you come to use them, you just click your lock off, and then inside here is like that spring mechanism. So while you're cutting fabric, you literally just have to depress this gently. It's all soft grip all around here. You just literally pull that down. There's no pressure at all needed. And also, what is brilliant, if you are cutting fabric, you can keep the fabric nice and low down. Or I'll start that again from there. Look. You see what I mean? You can keep the bottom blade straight and just cut as you're going along. So there's no lifting of fabrics. When you're finished, just slip the lock back on. £22.99. They're sharp. They are very, very, very sharp. And always incredibly popular. £22.99. Say that again. Did we find out about that cutting mat for Hilda? We're finding out for you, Hilda, my love. Was it Hilda? Yes, it was Hilda, wasn't it? I'm presuming you're meaning the one that's on the website. Actually, let's bring the website, because there's promotion going on for today and tomorrow, where all the Sewing Quarter branded goods are all half price. That's the one she's talking about there. We're finding out now if it's self-healing for you or not. It's £40, £39.99. If you bought it today with that code, £19.99, you get that for. 19.99. Well, we're just checking for you, Hilda. But any of those things, look, there's 11 different. Now, they're all sewing quarter branded goods. You see, now, look, Jess was saying earlier, if she'd made that, the pinking shears there that we just, oh, they've gone. The pinking shears were $14.99. Now $7.49, look. $7.49, that's brilliant for a pair of pinking shears. But it's only today or tomorrow or until stocks last. And the amount of you who've been in today to buy those, I can't guarantee that they'll be here tomorrow. Also, it's not like underneath the web here. If it's sold out, it disappears. So you might click on one of those and think, oh, there's loads left. You need to click on the actual item, and if it's sold out, it will say sold out. You're all right at the moment, apparently. You're all right at the moment, but please, please, please be careful. Oh, yes, I'm surprised I've still got some of these left. This is a seam ripper with a light. Such a simple, simple, simple idea. You didn't know you needed one until it came along, did you? I wish I'd invented that. I bet the person who invented that's making a fortune. $7.99. It's an LED light, look, very, very bright light. Little batteries inside there, look, little slim batteries inside there. They come with it. You'd have to buy the battery separately. And it's LED, so it's hardly going to use any battery at all. Little seam ripper with the top, $7.99. Oh, I don't want you to use a seam ripper for your nose hairs, Paul. Has yours not got a light on it? $7.99. Seam ripper with light. Well, surely our buying department will know, won't they? Can somebody not ring the buying department? Will Laura not know in buying? $7.99. £7.99 that. Hilda, we're trying to find out for you now. Promise, promise, promise. You see, we're totally interactive, aren't we? If you ask us a question, we're going to find out. So we've all, you know, we'll find out. We'll get to the bottom of it. Definitely get to the bottom of it. Got the snagger, the snag fixer. Exactly the same thing, but in blue. But this time, instead of seam ripper, you've got the snag fixer at the top. What this is, it's a hoop with a barb on it. See, so if you've pulled a thread on a jumper or on an outfit with open weave, pull it through, close the barb, pull it back through the fabric. Because a lot of the time we try and do it with our fingers or with a pin, don't we? This would be brilliant. £7.99. Snag repair tool with light. It's nice. The light's brilliant, isn't it? Again, it comes with the 3 little batteries on the side there, look. $7.99. Right. Oh, I knew it would be. Most popular item of the hour, well, apart from all the ones that have sold out, are, hang on, tunk, 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 tunk. So it looks like you've been to, you know, the shop with the, not purple, the yellow and blue writing, where you can get meatballs, right? You think somebody's been there to their kitchen department and just ripped that off a kitchen cupboard, wouldn't you? Anyway, it's brilliant, right? Look at this, right? Right. It's fantastic. If you don't want to use, if you're using a rotary cutter, this one's closed, don't worry, it's closed. And you don't want to put your fingers, even though we say it's non-slip and everything, some of it, you know, use this, look. And then if you just need to move, also, if you like porn, you've got little nails, you've got short nails, and you're like, oh, I can't pick that ruler up, I can't pick that. What? No, I'm saying it's your idea, not mine. I see, if I just had this nail, I'd just push it into the table like that and lift it up, I wouldn't be struggling like that, but. Oh, pfft. What's little Paul cutting on the floor for then? On top of a cutting board. Your cutting board's got an edge. Anyway, these are brilliant. 4-inch double ruler handle, £4.50. Do you know what? I think they'd be good for other things as well, putting on your ruler as well. Jane, I told you, Jane Alcock's shop, when she cuts fabric for her customers, she uses the ruler that's the 22-inch cross, But she's got great big industrial, you know, like the ones when the men come to put the windows in or put the mirrors into your house or whatever. I went to my first flat in Twickenham. The whole of the bedroom, all 4 walls were mirrors. And no, I didn't put it in. I had to have them taken out. It was horrible, climbing in bed at night time, because you just got an infinity of you. Because, you know, mirror, 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 you see millions of you, don't you? Oh, it was frightening. Or waking up in the night, looking up like that, and there's hundreds of you all looking at you. Oh, no. Half the stock of these have gone. Talk about running out of stock. The pink mats. This one is self-healing. Should we get some graphics for the pink mat? There we go. $14.99. Brilliant. On one side is inches. On the other side is centimetres. There's the inches. Centimetres. Now, on this side, on the inches side, you have got angles. You've got 30, 45, and 60-degree angles. And then you obviously got your inches. And this one's been used lots, I think, in the other room. All of us like this one. And then, obviously, on the other side, the centimetre side, there's just centimetres, so you can use that for measuring. Right. We believe... Who's this coming from? Who? Say this again. Okay. Hilda, my love. They've gone over the A1 mat with a rotary cutter, and it doesn't seem to have harmed it. With our little experiment done by... Okay. By somebody in the office. They seem to think it's fine. Hasn't actually got it, I'll tell you, be honest with you, Hilda, it hasn't got it written on it, self-healing, and it hasn't got it written in the description, self-healing, but they've actually done a cut with the rotary cutter in the office. Yeah, yesterday I've cut myself, and I don't know how I've done it. I think I might have plunged my hands into the hot water washing up bowl, and a knife has just skimmed, but I woke up this morning, it felt like, you know, when a blister bursts, and I've had a plaster on it all morning, but I couldn't really come in with my little princess plaster on there. Yeah, no, it was looking manky. By the time I got ready and washed and done my makeup, it was looking a bit manky. Freight check. First thing we brought you this out because Jess had been talking about it. Amanda talks about this in her show as well when she does her Jersey shows, doesn't she, a lot? Freight check. £5.49. Brilliant. You only need the tiniest drop of this. Tiny. Look how small the pipette is at the top there. You only need the tiniest nozzle. It is not a pipette, sorry, nozzle. £5.49. Excellent if just finishing off seams, raw edges, doesn't dry claggy, doesn't dry hard, doesn't dry itchy. Why? Oh, at the bottom there. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, £5.49. That will last you for ages. Have it in. It's one of those things you kind of think, oh, I don't need that. And then, because one day you're going to need it. You think, oh, I wish I'd listened to John and bought that bottle off him on the 1st of December. Right, the chalk. I'm going to do it on fabric this time rather than my shirt. Now, this one does come with a top, I'm sure, doesn't it? Does come with a top, so we need to... Right. This is filled with chalk. Prim, stick, chalk, wheel. Porky's going on about the noise. The other one, I think, makes more of a noise than this one. Look, if you need to mark up your seam allowances... I've never done Sashko. I don't know how to do Sashko. Apparently, it's good to do your Sashko marking. Have you used it in Sashko show then? Oh, do you? I've not done Sashko. Oh. So you need thin lines, do you? It's brilliant for marking up seam allowances, marking on darts. Darts? Not that kind of dart. Oh, I've just blown on that one. It's made it quite dramatic. But it comes off really easily. That's the wheel. That's the wheel. This one, excuse me, is the mouse. More ergonomic to hold. You can actually see how much, not salt, that's not salt, chalk. I can tell I'm tired now, can't you? £5.49. I should have just stayed at home today, I think. Yeah. Again, creates a really, really clean, sharp line. One of which you can't really get with chalk. You have to sharpen your chalk on your scissors to get it nice and got the edge, and it snaps and all sorts, doesn't it? You get it all over your fingers. This is fantastic. Nicola, oh, it's posh Nicola. Good morning, John, lovely to see you. Fray check is a must-have, especially if you're working with small pieces of fabrics. I do textile art and it's a must. There you go. Nicola, thank you for that. We go by your recommendations. If you ask for something, we'll bring it in. You know what I mean? If a lot of people say, oh, do you sell this or do you sell that? We'll put it to our buying department. Right, coming up at the weekend. I'm not in tomorrow. Oh, we're doing the menu already? Right, okay, tomorrow's menu. It's not me tomorrow, I'm not in tomorrow. It'll be Natasha, because House of Alistair's one of her best friends. Cave Collective Selection. 8 o'clock with Tash. 9 o'clock House of Alistair. 10 o'clock Miss It Miss Out with, oh no, apparently there's loads. Wendy's had to bring her special iron in from the home to iron all the fabric, excuse me. And then 11 o'clock House of Alistair at 11 o'clock. Don't know what projects he's doing, but they're always really exciting and gorgeous and very, very busy. And then on Sunday, it's me and Mandy Shaw. I'm not sure what the other 2 hours are. I think that's just me on my own. But Mandy Shaw's it now. This time, she's not brought things to make in time for Christmas. They're ideas for Christmas presents to give people as Christmas presents to make in the new year. That's on Sunday. She'll be on at 8 and 10 on Sunday. Now, excuse me, on the website, today and tomorrow, go to the website, www.sewingquarter.com. You'll see that great big green banner. Can you go to the front page? Because if you go to the front page, it won't look like that. There's the front page, right? What you do, see the green, now there's still 40% off Christmas panels, look. There's still those special issues on the quilting magazine, Simply Sewing. But anyway, top of the page, 50% off Sewing Quarter branded items. There are only 11 of them. And what you do is you've got to put in the code of 50SQ when you check out, and you'll get them at half price. Here are a few examples. Sewing Quarter quilting ruler was $13.99. With the code will be $6.99. Sewing Quarter embroidery scissors was $9.99, $4.99 with the code. Sewing Quarter pinky shears, these are $14.99, $7.49. Look at that cutting mat, A1 cutting mat, £39.99. But if you do it with the code, £19.99. It's just brilliant, isn't it? And there's more. But if you go to the website, there are even more. There's 3 more pieces on the website as well. But now they say that it's for today and tomorrow, right? But all while stocks last. It has been so busy in there this morning, I'm not sure if it'll last till tomorrow. I can't say. We appreciate you coming in. We love the fact you're getting a good deal just before Christmas as well. But if you do want those, don't dilly. Don't dally. Just get in and get them. You can only buy them on the web. Right, I'm off now. Hopefully my throat will be a bit better tomorrow. I'm sorry I've been coughing and spluttering. I thought I was better. Natasha's in tomorrow. I'm in on Sunday and Monday. As I say, we've got Mandy Shaw in on Sunday, House of Alistair tomorrow. So that's going to be a fantastic weekend. Thanks ever so much for your company. Make sure you check out your baskets on everything that you've got in there. Do it now. 1 p.m. all day. I'll see you on Sunday.
For 2 days only, you can save 50% on our range of Sewing Quarter essential tools, including quilting rulers, cutting mats, professional scissors, and rotary cutters. Use code 50SQ on Friday the 1st of December and Saturday the 2nd of December and you'll get 50% off. This means our rotary cutter with 5 blades is just £8.50 and our A3 self-healing cutting mat is only £10. So get them while you can. Visit sewingquarter.com and browse the range. But this exclusive offer ends at 11:59 on Saturday.